What is up, Vikings, Eagles, Assassins, Games and Scarabs? I feel like there's a new thing on there every time.
Yeah, just that.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 of the Eagles Call podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Walshy, joined as per usual by your other host, Joe, the founded Scarab. Are you alright, mate?
As per usual, my friend, how's it going?
Oh, that was terrible.
As always. Got it out the way early. How's it going, man? Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Pain because Unity servers aren't working, which isn't really a surprise. Other than that, life's pretty good. I gotta say. How about you? How you doing, man?
I'm tired and I'm fucked off, as you know, because we spoke for like 2 hours before this trying to get Unity to work. Collectively, we've put about 5 hours just chatting and trying to get into Unity fucking multiplayer.
We've not even got into it once. If anyone has some tips on how to make Assassin's Creed Unity co-op work, I know that's a big ask.
How to play Unity as intended.
I know that's a big ask because Unity is Unity, but
we might be able to get it recorded tonight. And if we do get it recorded tonight, then maybe one of us will drop like a comment and. You know, 'cause that'll be a bloody good time, and I've got a really baity title and thumbnail.
Yeah, that would be truly fantastic. However, today we're not talking about Assassin's Creed Unity because fuck that. Are we?
Joe, we're going to come back to it. No, every week we talk about Unity to some extent.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if we're ever on the As Always podcast again, that's all we'll be talking about, and we'll make sure that happens.
For sure.
But then again, considering your resolution was off the entire time, that's going to happen.
No, that's the appeal. That's part of the fun of it. That was like, what do you see people talking about from that podcast? Sisterhood? No. Wide sheet? Yes.
Hashtag white sheet trending #1 on Twitter.
Fuck that. Yeah, that was a fun time. Bit of wide sheet.
And then we got long sheet and red sheet.
Yeah, narrow sheet.
We just need a couple more to finish the Infinity Gauntlet.
I was gonna kill myself on the Brotherhood stream, and Jazz was like, "I don't want you to be dead, Shay." I thought that was quite good.
Oh, that's beautiful. But no, anyway, today we'll be talking about Revelations as we continue going through all the Assassin's Creed games. And fucking hell, my pop filter, breaking the fourth wall. My pop filter is an absolute disaster right now. I have to hold it in front of my microphone because it's just not attaching to the table properly.
Yeah, it's really flimsy. I think mine's the same.
This is an absolute disaster. But we are the podcasters next door, of course. So we can't do one without something going wrong. I mean, remember 2.5?
Yeah, it's not unprofessionalism. It's a little bit of a charm, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just
nice.
It's just chill time. But yeah, Revelations. Do you want to just jump back right into it, or is there anything else you want to mention before we get fully started?
Assassin, right. I feel like the term underrated, and we spoke about this like last week, we spoke about it even before then, the term underrated and overrated is very overused in the AC community.
Yes.
But I think genuinely, AC Revelations is the most underrated game in the series. I think narrative-wise, it's the strongest, the soundtrack is one of the best set pieces I bet they've ever been, so are Tombs, but those are quite hand in hand. In all, it's a great game, and I think it deserves more credit in 2020 because it used to be much more loved, but now it's sort of in the background, and I still love it.
Well, Jack, you are objectively correct there. That's a fact, an undisputable fact. Revelations is fucking amazing. I mean, of course, the first two Ezio games are in their own tier, but and I've realized this in recent months after my ranking of the Assassin's Creed games, it's pretty clear that Revelations is also above and beyond most of the other games. Of course, that is mainly due to the story, which we can both say is the best story in the entire series, one of the best stories in the entirety of the medium.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that's another thing, is it's from a time when AC felt very much like a series, how everything connects, because Ezio, Altair, Desmond's story isn't wrapped up, but like that part of his story, so he can like finish in AC3.
Yeah.
And like those three main characters of the series all have this perfect moment where they all come together, and it's very satisfying. But after that, you sort of lose that. You
Yeah.
know? And
Yeah.
I feel like why Revelations is so important is because it was the last time when AC really felt like a cohesive series where everything means something and everything is
Yeah.
linked together.
I
Whereas now
completely agree.
lore is so loose, and
Yeah.
it's,
I mean, that
it's very
ending,
different.
that ending where they all stand in the same room, and it just so happens to be the library of the assassin headquarters of Masyaf, and they're all together. I mean, it's one of the best scenes in the entirety of gaming.
Yeah.
So it's that ending's. I mean, of course, that ending scene is above and beyond the best scene in the game, but the entire story was like Sophia and Altair's keys, all great, except for maybe a couple of those shitty Templar missions, because they just needed, per usual, they needed to just make you kill some random dudes.
Are you
Because
saying Manuel Paleologos is not one of the best villains of all time? Because that sounds like bollocks to me.
well, he's got a big grey beard, and he does some arms deals, and he lives in a cave. But I gotta say, he's just not quite on the same tier as Emilio Barbarigo.
Oh, yeah, that's sort of the thing. Is like, I feel like Revelations to an extent has villains and targets because it sort of needs to, because that's what the series was.
Exactly,
To a point,
I'd agree.
when it doesn't really need. Like, Ahmet was pretty interesting. Like, he might not be the best, but he's far more justified and sane than either of the Borgias were, or even Al Mualim.
Yeah, like,
You know?
it does feel like the game's clearly being built around the story of like exploration with Ezio and Sophia, as opposed to the Templar story. And even at the start, I mean, Yusuf sets up that the assassins are basically in control, and the way that we see them like kind of have a minor downfall, it doesn't even hit that hard. Other than Yusuf's death is horrific, but the rest of it is just, it just does feel quite forced, and I think that's the only thing that sort of pulls Revelation's story down, and Revelations as a whole down in a way.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think of Constantinople? Because I know a lot of people really don't like it.
Here's the thing. I like it in concept, but it feels empty compared to the previous worlds, if that makes sense. Like, there's stuff to do, and it's got the same NPC builds and stuff, but it just doesn't quite. I don't know. Like, Brotherhood was made in 9 months and it's filled with stuff. Constantinople feels rushed. Like, you see a lot more like copy and pasted buildings, or
Yeah.
you know, a lot of the side content isn't as in depth or isn't as engaging. It just it feels, it doesn't feel like a side game, but at points Constantinople feels like it could be a DLC map, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you mean. And I think, like, side content is probably my biggest issue with Revelations, because there really isn't too much fun side content to be doing.
Yeah, they just kind of brought it all over from Brotherhood. I mean, other than of course, the Den Defense, the best feature that just does.
Oh, I kind of rate Den Defense.
Nope.
I enjoy it.
Nope.
It's alright.
But yeah, they did carry over everything. I mean, the economy system makes a return, which doesn't make any sense because
it's never introduced.
It
just sort of expect you to know it's there.
it just doesn't make any sense. And there's no reason to do it ever. But yeah, everything feels downgraded, which was, it just considering it's the last game, it feels like it should have reached its peak at this point. But of course, I think everything reached its peak in Brotherhood. It feels like they took everything over from Brotherhood, copy and pasted it, but it didn't quite fit. They didn't build the game around the setting. They just made a game in a setting. If that makes sense. They, like, not the same way.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, they properly built it around Rome. They built it around Florence and the rest. So yeah, that's my opinion on Constantinople. It just feels.
It doesn't feel as much like a full game as Brotherhood, because Brotherhood to that point felt like, as much as I prefer AC2, like a tiny bit, Brotherhood felt much more like all round a more refined and just full game. Whereas with Revelations, you sort of, because the side content isn't as good, and the modern day isn't as good, and the world isn't as good, it feels, as you say, like a bit of a downgrade. But it's still very good, because the Ezio trilogy is very, to me, it's like each of them just get a little bit worse, with like 2 and Brotherhood basically being the same quality. But then with Revelation, it's a bit of a bigger gap. Well, like, I'd say it's like a weak 8 out of 10.
Yeah, like you can kind of tell that most of Ubisoft's focus was on making Assassin's Creed 3, because that was in development since AC2 came out.
Yeah, because they weren't even going to make Revelations for like a while.
Yeah, it was originally a PS Vita game.
3DS.
3DS.
Yeah. But then they were like, people love Ezio, they'll buy another game, so let's just do a AAA thing.
Yeah.
And that's, if they'd planned it from the start, then I think it would have been on like Revelations. Could you imagine that? If it was Revelation, Brotherhood tier, in terms of like side content and all that.
Yeah, that could have been fun. I think if Darby hadn't wrote this game, it might have been kind of rough.
Yeah.
On a whole. But looking at it as it is, it's still definitely up there, even though it didn't get the care it probably deserved. It just brings everything to the perfect, like it brings Ezio's story to the perfect conclusion. It concludes everyone's purpose, I guess, to send the messages to Desmond. Yeah, even 16.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's all of it is like, because to me, Revelations and 1 are by far the most underrated.
Yeah.
If we're talking underrated games, because they used to be a lot more loved, but since there's been newer games and fans that are like, oh, this is just old and shit and rough around
unpolished and unrefined, yeah.
Yeah. But when they're really not. They're really quite good games, and the reasons people have for, like, you know, these are shit are usually, well, people, it's usually not, okay, I dislike it because of this. It's usually, well, you like it only because you're nostalgic, and that's why. Instead of actually saying, oh, it's shit because of this and
exactly. That. You can rarely I mean, it's hard to argue that any of these, like, it's very hard to argue that any of these games are bad, and that's because they're not. It's pretty fucking simple.
Yeah.
It's really simple. Like, you can have as many hot takes as you want, but you can't actually make an argument for these games being bad. Because
I haven't seen a good one so far, to be fair. There's like flaws and critiques, but I've never seen a good argument for them being shit. But that's the AC community for you. They just adore a good hot take, no matter how stupid it is.
Yeah, it kind of frustrates me. But then again, Black Flag is overrated. So
yeah, exactly, that's an example of a hot take that's too hot. If it's like a million people rallying around and saying, we love Unity, guys, that's not much of a hot take.
Yeah.
To be fair, and like the same with Syndicate, and it's just...
Yeah, because at this point, Unity's just... Everyone accepts that Unity's okay. Well, most people, a lot of people accept. Maybe not everyone, but a lot of people accept.
I'm still very like... Oh, fuck. I need to fully replay it because I have so much nostalgia, and I have like... That's not why I love it. Fuck off. I can hear the comments. Like, I love it, and I don't, and there's so much unfulfilled potential, but like I can't ignore the bugs. And we said in the intro, you said we wouldn't talk about AC Unity. 15 minutes in.
Of course we are.
I fucking knew it.
It's I mean, I've always liked it. It's just I just think it's good. Good, not great. Bugs bring it down significantly. But personally,
the online doesn't fucking work.
Well, yeah,
Ubisoft.
that kind of pissed me off, considering it was their number one selling point. The other day, Ubisoft, I tweeted Ubisoft asking for some support, Ubisoft support. They DM'd me. They were like, "Oh, so we heard you have some problems with Unity co-op. Are you following these steps?" And they linked me to a Ubisoft article. The first thing was just like, "Oh, just turn on the game and turn on co-op." That was the advice they sent me. And then it was like, but then after that, it was like, if it doesn't work, reset your entire router, reconfigure your Xbox, fucking connect your phone, your landline, into your Xbox. It's like, hey man, how about no?
Because they assume nothing's wrong with their games, and it's just you. Like,
Yeah, every
do
company
they
has
not
to do that.
know what fucking Unity was?
And still is.
Oh my life.
And still is.
But, yeah.
But I'm replaying the story of Unity. We will get around to Unity at some point. When it comes to this, I'd imagine we'll do
Yeah. Like
3
weeks.
No, but I'd imagine we do 3 and 4, and then maybe do Rogue and Unity together.
Yeah, because Rogue's a fairly short.
We can just
and then
it is
that'll be a
12
bit
minutes
chunky.
long.
We'll talk about that for a while because there's so much to unpack with Unity.
Yeah, there is. That'll probably be a whole podcast in itself. So stay tuned and make sure to hit like and subscribe. Real quick.
Yeah.
Everyone listening right now. But back to Revelations. I mean, I don't think there's much more we can say. It's just the perfect conclusion, and
yeah,
you know, it's worse than 2 in Brotherhood, but being worse than those 2 genuine masterpieces it's not exactly a bad thing, you know.
Yeah, and that's the thing, as you say, a lot of the things it gets wrong, like, they're not negated at all. I still think those are issues. But what it needs to get right most, the narrative and this conclusion, it absolutely nails. And that's the one thing I'm, like, glad for. Because even if it was, like, shit mechanically, or, like, the world was totally terrible, the one thing I'd want above all else is a good conclusion.
Mm-hmm.
And you have that in, like, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
And so much more on top of that, which, you know,
Yeah,
that's all it had to be.
It's spot on.
And it does a bit more as well, so that's nice.
Yeah, I think even, like, anyone can appreciate it, you know? It's not like it's not like something like the recent games where you have to look past loads of flaws to appreciate it. You can appreciate Revelations just for its story, just for concluding Ezio, while still, like, seeing its flaws.
Yeah.
Like, the flaws aren't so prevalent that they ruin the experience, or they barely take away from the experience. And that's why the Ezio trilogy is better than all the other Assassin's Creed games. Come at me.
It kind of is, but, like, you can't say.
It's
why
so
is it
annoying.
Controversial to love the Ezio games? Fuck off.
It's so annoying, but also, like, if you're making a list, say you're ranking the Assassin's Creed games, you also don't want it to be so predictable. So it's like, what do you do?
That was sort of mine. I didn't want to be predictable. I didn't want to be hated. But my next list, listen, Assassin's Creed community, fuck you. The Ezio trilogy is the best game. Best games.
I agree.
You shit.
Yeah, that.
And that's gonna be my next rank.
I think that'll be me, or I'll put Unity second just to get loads of likes.
Yeah, continue whoring yourself out for Ubisoft, like I've done.
Oh, good times.
Yeah.
Shout out Katie Fleming. She's definitely.
Oh my,
right now.
yeah. We love Ubisoft.
Yeah, we should get her. We should get her as a guest on the show. Speaking of which,
yeah.
Let's brainstorm.
Yeah.
I think we should start looking for guests starting it kind of soon.
Yeah, because that'd be sick. Because it opens up so many more things to talk about. Who we got?
If only there were some.
Like, obviously, a bunch of lads.
If only there were some really good YouTubers that we knew, but unfortunately, there isn't any. I mean, Eddie, nah. Let's think. Tyler, nah. James, nah. There isn't really any good YouTubers, you know, and we're
It is sort of just us, isn't it?
yeah, like, we're kind of better than, you know, people like that do video essays. It's a bit pretentious. We're better than them, so yeah.
We very much carry the YouTube platform.
Yeah.
We
also don't have god complexes, which is lovely.
No, we don't. Like, a lot of people do, and I really look down on those people because I'm better than them.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. It's like they are just worse than us, which is fine.
Everyone kind of is.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
are.
They're just
Fuck you. You shit. No, I love you guys. We're really happy doing this. Genuinely, we love this. Even though I'm shattered, like, we really enjoy this.
I hate you all, except from the people that are listening to this, except from this specific person that's listening to this right now.
Yeah, exclusively you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
we personally love you.
and also Eve Guillermo. We love Eve.
Fuck's sake. No. No, we don't. Not anymore.
No, but fucking
That's-
Ubisoft benefits.
that's a hot
so,
take.
you know.
Ubisoft always
It's always
benefit,
a-
and that's the worst part of their fucking company. They always make money.
Yeah.
It's kind of frustrating.
Oh, that's the worst thing. I forget who said it, but the only thing worse than a shit product is when people eat up a shit product, and that's Ubisoft to a T.
Oh my days. The fucking Ezio thing the other day. That shitty mobile Ezio game.
God,
What even is it?
it's AFK Arena.
AF what? But like that doesn't really answer the question. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no. But, sorry, I'm shattered. It's this. I don't fully know. Like, this just look like an all shit mobile game. To be honest.
Hey everyone, I'm Ezio. It's fucking disaster.
He wears
man.
a cape sometimes. Don't ask him why. Classic Ezio dialogue. And when he's a babe with the fucking hood. Oh my god. Ubisoft have no
You know they're
integrity,
just-
do they? You shit.
Yeah, you know they're gonna use some iconic line,
Oh yeah.
in this shitty mobile game. Because hey, do you know why they're using him instead of Alexios or Cassandra or Bayek or Arno or
Probably because
Jacob
Ubisoft
or
have
any
nostalgia glasses. Probably.
or that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's why they're not. That's why they never mention any of their characters that came out in the last decade.
Yeah.
Because they're just filled with nostalgia.
It's the one thing that drives a company. All companies do well off that. Just
They have too much baggage. Well, that's true. They do have plenty of baggage. Speaking of which, the Lion himself has finally been officially fired, and I figure that's probably a good thing.
yeah, right.
There's so many
clear this
people-
up, though, because like
Yeah.
there is gonna be people who are like, oh, but Ashraf, he makes good game, and
Yeah, there were so many people in your stream the other day that were like, "Do you think Ashraf's coming back?" He's not.
Yeah,
he's not coming back. He's not gonna get another job in the gaming industry.
No, he's
like-
fucked.
Yeah, and that's a good thing for the time being because he's
But
you know anyone who's
Joe,
gonna use
you're forgetting one
abuse-
thing.
yeah?
But
What?
he didn't rape anyone, so he can't have done anything.
Of
wrong, 'cause
course, and that's
that's the
the
fucking
line.
bar, yeah.
That's
you're
yeah,
not
that's
raping
the
anyone
line
if
for
you've raped
morality.
someone.
Yeah,
Fucking
exactly.
hell.
So
Lads,
Yeah, it's
like,
just-
that's not where people aren't saying that he has. That's not what people are saying. People are saying he manipulated his position. No, he used his position to manipulate women.
It's very simple.
Yeah, one of which he knew had been abused in the past and like took advantage of that. It's fucking scummy. Like him cheating on his wife is just another part of it that's scummy. It's all fucked.
Yeah, it's not the fact that he cheated his wife that it's just because that was the first thing that came out. So then that's what everyone thinks. But yeah, Ashraf has been fired officially, and he's gonna have to find another line of work because
Everything
So-
good in Black Flag. I'm just gonna say Jean did it and Ash did
So
none of it.
that's obviously. Well, no, the thing is, the only good things in Black Flag are the story, and Darby did them. So
And also Origins
set.
is bad now. So
no, Origins was always bad. You just had nostalgia glasses on in 2017
yeah, I fucking
for a game that came out a month ago. No, you just had nostalgia glasses for all the community, like speculation in 2016. That's why you
Yeah, I
thought it was a
did.
good game.
yeah, exactly. Oh fucking, I am really nostalgic.
That's
for
why
Origins, though. I know it was only 3 years ago, but I kind of am. I wish I could go back. That was a fucking time.
Yeah, I do kind of wish I could play Origins again for the first time. You know,
Yeah,
because
it was the only thing I was looking forward to in life, and genuinely,
Oh.
it's
Aw.
really fucking sad. But like, I'm nostalgic for it.
fair
There was
enough.
a light at the end of the tunnel, and like,
Right? Yeah.
if I faced the reality it was shit when it came out, or I thought that it was shit, that would have crushed
Yeah.
me. But
Yeah.
no, I loved it.
I mean, life is suffering. Life is pain.
Life is
so-
Strange. That's a good game.
Life is Strange is an overrated gem.
Oh, that's the next fucking subgenre of YouTube hot takes. Overrated gems. Guys, I think
Why
this
is everything a
game's-
gem? Why does everything have to be like fucking? Oh,
'Cause of
fucking-
Reddit.
It's a gem. No, it's a game. You just can't spell. Aqua.
uncut games. Just fucking Steam keys that have been stolen. Right. Next thing on the list, ambience.
Ambience, like the like background noise.
Well, I'm guessing you put that there, right?
Nope, that was you.
I don't remember that.
Oh, bruh. Classic podcasters next door having no idea what they were talking about, even though they wrote the list.
Because I wouldn't spell ambience wrong.
Oh, what the fuck is ambience? What is this?
We've just skipped over to Ashraf. Right, we'll cross out the Ashraf Fire title. Hyperscape, Joe. You've been playing the epic new Ubisoft Battle Royale. What do you think of Hyperscape? The game?
To be clear, when you say I've been playing it, I've played 2 games of it and then I deleted it because it's fucking dog shit. I mean, to be expected, but oh my days, I feel kind of bad because it's clear that passion's gone into this, and like it's got a lot of like surprisingly creative ideas for a Fortnite ripoff. But it's just bad. Like, okay, so you've got weapons and then you've got hacks, and it's built basically like I guess Blackout. I've not played Warzone, but Blackout. It's built like Blackout, set in this like dystopian setting with it. Like it has elements of Paris and it has elements of London. It has elements of loads of places, and it's built around movement mostly. But the problem is, right, in concept, the movement should be great. It's leaping around rooftops, fucking off people.
Yeah.
But it handles like a Medal of Honor game from 2003. Like it handles. It's one of the worst handling first-person shooters I've ever seen. Like the recoil is completely inconsistent on every gun. I mean, I've only played 2 games. Let's be clear, but I got a fair bit of variety there, and fucking hell, like it's not well optimized as a first person shooter. Like conceptually it's all there, and conceptually it could have been good, right? But it's just not optimized well at all. Also, the characters you can choose, of course, are complete stereotypes. You've got the classic.
There,
No, that's Rainbow. Oh no, he is now actually, yeah.
Oh, fuck's sake. They
nah,
are
you've
pouring out like the few Splinter Cell fans that actually have the patience to put up with Ubisoft's shit. Because
he's in everything. You've got the classic ginger Scottish guy.
Of course.
You've got an African woman with a really strong, aggressive Nigerian accent.
Of course.
And you've got an Asian guy called Takeshi with a massive anime haircut.
Oh my!
It's just
fucking
stereotypes on stereotypes, and
like, they just look up racial stereotypes. Yeah, just fucking draw that.
It's everything. It's everything you would expect from a Ubisoft battle royale, and absolutely nothing more. You know?
Yeah, they stereotype everything though. Like in the fucking Watch Dogs trailer, well, there's the bloke in that pub where he's got the flat cap on, he's got the Cockney accent.
Oh yeah, the EDL member.
Yeah, and he's like, oh yeah, that'll put its hair on me chest. And for some reason though, they do the stereotype. They put him in a fucking like crimson bomber jacket and skinny jeans. Like, it's so fucking bizarre.
Definitely called Keith as well.
Yeah. Oh, fucking Ubisoft. They only know France and Canada, and that's it. But even France, they can't fucking get right. Jesus Christ.
Hyperscape is from the minimal time I've played it, bit of a fucking disaster, and it's clear that it was only made like. It was clear that it was only put into production to capitalize on industry trends, because that's all they do. Yeah. But as a game, it's clear that there's a lot of passion put into it. I think that with some patches and with like some extra work
everything's
done,
better with some patches, of course.
Nah, but genuinely, I think with some patches and with some extra work done, it could manifest into something at least playable and decent.
Yeah.
But as of right now, it's quite rough. Or maybe it's just because I'm a shit gamer. I don't know.
Well, do you think it will do well though? Do you Do you reckon it will?
I'm not sure how it's done so far. I mean, on launch day when I played it, you couldn't get a full game of 99 people. I don't know if that's to do with Ubisoft servers, or it's just because it was already dead. But I don't see it. I don't see it doing great. I mean, considering that you couldn't get a full game on launch day, along with how just messy the gunplay is and messy the movement is. Like, if you wanted to play this, hypothetically, if you played it for 10 hours a day and became incredibly skilled, I feel like the skill gap would be massive and it'd be great in a competitive setting. But it's... like, if you're just getting into it, it's fucking impossible to enjoy in the slightest.
So do you think it won't do well purely because it's so unrefined, or do you just not enjoy it?
Well, I don't enjoy it personally. I enjoy parts of it. It's hard. I think that it will... I think that it has potential to do well in, like, niche circuits. Like, I feel like it could become a fairly decently well-respected esports game. But in casual circles, I don't think it's gonna make many waves, because as a casual player, it's just impossible to get into.
It might spike up in a bit though, because I think like Fortnite wasn't a hit at first. Neither was Apex. Got much bigger as it went, so I guess we'll see.
That is very true. But I think the difference is that it's a Ubisoft game. You know, like, they have the resources to have marketed this already. With Fortnite, it was largely spread by word of mouth, but that's just because Epic was a significantly smaller studio back then. It just feels so weird. So that's my take on Hyperscape. I was gonna make a review of it, but I couldn't stomach playing the game, and that might just be a personal thing. But there are genuine issues with it.
See, I kind of hope that it does do really well for them, so Assassin's Creed isn't their prime moneymaker, and they can stop fucking running it into the ground, because that would be really ideal. I know.
Well, that would be ideal.
But, you know,
be even better if they just made a new single player IP.
Guys, be fucking creative. You know, this is coming from
Jack, we just need to be more positive and then just let people enjoy things, and it'll all be fine.
Oh yeah,
that's what we need to do.
Oh,
just let people enjoy things. Just be happy and positive all the time about this company that sexually harasses women.
Yeah.
And makes terrible games.
Of every
I'm
corporation, you're not joking. Of every.
No, I'm choking. I was choking on my coffee. I was dying.
Oh, that's probably not a very good reaction from me, to be fair. If you actually were going to die. My last words to you, you're not joking. Shut the fuck up. Get on with it. But no, Ubisoft, you're shit. We say this every week.
Be more positive. Be more positive. Be nice and kind. And let people enjoy things.
Of every company to get on a moral high horse for, Ubisoft is not the fucking one. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
Pretty much.
Can we just move on before I get into another rant and get blacklisted?
Happily.
Okay.
Happily.
Thank you.
But at the same time, what we're moving on to might not be the best either, because we have yet another fucking teaser. Actually, we have two new teasers for this supposed shitty WB Games Batman game.
Do you think
I'm not saying it's shitty. I'm not saying it's shitty because the game will be shit. I'm saying it's shitty because this is the worst marketing strategy I've seen for any product ever, and that's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, it's bad.
Everyone hates this.
Yeah, like, it was leaked fucking ages ago, and they basically confirmed it, like, last year? You know?
So they revealed the trailer, I think. They revealed the first teaser, I think, in September 2019.
Jeez.
Then they revealed another one in February, I think. And then it was rumored to be announced at, like, every single Summer Games Fest conference, and then it just never was. Then there was a rumor that it was going to be sold off, and now suddenly they're back with teasers, and it's going to be announced on Saturday at the DC Fandom. And
could you imagine if it's not
it's like,
now, and they just keep doing this for another 4 years?
Nah, that's the thing. Like, I think these teasers have confirmed that it is going to exist. Because there was a lot of rumors that it was just going to be cancelled again, like all of their projects have been. But I think at this point it's existing, and it's gonna be announced on Saturday. We just have to see what it's gonna be, because if they can pull off a fully fledged Court of Owls reboot of the Batman, not Batman Arkham, but you know what I mean, reboot of the Batman franchise, and it's good, that would be an incredible achievement. Like, they have so much pressure on them right now, especially with Rocksteady working on with Rocksteady just not associated with the Batman franchise anymore.
Yeah, it's such a weird move to have Rocksteady do a Suicide Squad game and then have Warner Brothers do a Batman game. Like, Rocksteady.
I think Rocksteady didn't want to make it. I don't think Rocksteady wanted to make any more Batman games because they kind of finished their story with him.
Do you think they wanted to make a Suicide Squad kill Superman though?
That's a very good point.
Why would you call it that?
It's kill the Justice League.
Oh yeah, but why the fuck would you have like the objective, like Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, kill Emperor Palpatine? Like, it's such a dumb naming convention.
Especially since it's based off a comic, which is just called Suicide Squad versus Justice League. Like, they could have just called it that instead, and it would have made more sense.
And as well, like, they're gonna have to go fucking leaps and bounds to like justify that Harley Quinn and Captain Boomerang and fucking like Deadshot with like kryptonite bullets or some shit I could see, but like Harley Quinn with a crowbar or a bat, I could not see her doing anything to Superman. So they're gonna have to fucking, you know, or even like Batman for that matter, or Flash.
It's a weird one.
League.
But yeah, when it comes to WB Games' Batman game, this has been the worst. This has been terrible marketing. Like, 3 months apart each teaser, no one cares anymore. And whether the game is good or not, I feel like at this point, what everyone's just going to be thinking about is how shit the marketing is. As opposed to actual excitement for the game.
Do you think Warner Brothers can make a good Batman game though?
Well, I mean, they made Arkham Origins. I think that's good.
Oh, that was them.
I think it's
it was a different studio, but I didn't know. Okay, because
that was WB Montreal. So,
so this is
classic
different.
Montreal. Just having every games in studio.
They make all the good games, guys. But yeah, I do like Arkham Origins.
So
I reckon I prefer it to Night, to be honest.
It definitely has potential. If they try and continue the Arkham series, though, I'd rather they just... I think Night, although it has its flaws, I think it kind of is perfect as an ending to that Batman, and I hope it's a full-on reboot. Yeah. That'd be nice. And I love the Court of Owls story. Like,
I don't know that at all. I'm glad they went for something that's not Joker. That's quite...
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. I mean, the new 52 Batman is... Snyder's Batman is on a whole nother level, and the Court of Owls arc is beautifully done.
I know nothing about the Court of Owls because some people like hyping it up.
Yeah, I'd lend you my copy if you didn't live in 100 miles away from me.
Sad times.
But not. It is fantastic. It's the that was the story that led up to the death of the family. If you've read.
Oh yeah, no, I watched that because there was this channel where he just basically reads comics out.
That's very illegal, I think.
No, but he does it in like a transformative way. He's got like millions of subscribers now. But yeah, isn't that?
But yeah, no. So the Court of Owls were the stories preceding them. Court of Owls and the City of Owls, and it is fantastic.
Because I like Death of the Family. I quite. Doesn't it have the same Joker where he's like got his face like strapped up?
Yeah, exactly.
I really like that. All that shit. That was pretty cool.
So yeah, I'm really excited to see what they do, but I just wish they'd marketed it like normal human beings, because it's like a lot of the hype's been taken away from me with all their cryptic bullshit, redacted and all that. It's like, okay, we get it. It's a Batman game. We know it's a Batman game. We know what it's about. Just fucking reveal it.
Yeah, there is some more like weird marketing that we need to talk about later on in this. It's
Okay,
a
absolutely.
consistent theme, but yeah, it's just
Well,
I
we'll keep
hope
that
it's
in
good.
mind.
You know,
Yeah. What would you want to see generally for a new Batman game? Like, would you want to see a reboot as well?
I just want something that's totally different to the Arkham games. Maybe not tonally, 'cause I think the tone of those is great, but like,
Okay.
just do something new. Because I feel like, as you said, New 52 would be nice. Got something a bit, more recent.
Yeah.
But with, I don't know a ton about the comics, but like with
Fair
the
enough.
Arkham games being so like prestigious, I feel like it'd be easy to
Yeah.
just retread a lot of what they did. But I hope they just
Yeah.
go somewhere new. Do not hire Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill's fucking great, but like,
But he's done. He's done.
yeah, exactly.
Joker's done.
Yeah.
It's
But
no,
Court of
that's the
Owls
thing. I
is
think
cool because it's sort of
because
obscure. I'd never even fucking heard of it.
yeah, and I think because the Arkham games like tonally are quite similar to the Snyder run, which is
Mm.
the Court of Owls. So
Yeah.
I feel like the tone will be quite similar, but generally I just kind of want it to be a different Bruce Wayne, a different Batman, and a different. I don't even know how to describe it. It just
Yeah, it'd be nice if we had a bit more of like the Bat family, as you were talking about. If that had more like
yeah
prevalence.
that's been rumored a lot, like a full on Bat Family game. There was a Damian Wayne game in the works, and then that got scrapped.
Oh shit, that would
So
have been pretty cool.
yeah, that'd be definitely be interesting. But I think when it comes to the Court of Owls, I can't imagine like the game will have Batman in it, and I can't imagine a game that wouldn't like if it was surrounding that
Yeah.
storyline. But no, I definitely recommend you read it, man. It's worth a read.
I'll see if
It's one of
he's
the
done
one of the
it. I
best
think
stories.
it's called like Comics Explained. A few years ago, I like binged a bunch of comics on his channel.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, nah, definitely go for it because it's one of the best stories in my opinion.
yeah, because I really like that run as well. What I read, yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
He's got a
I think
whole-
it's the best Batman run.
He's got a whole hour and 40-minute fucking video that's just the entire New 52 Batman story.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna
Ah.
save that for later because he's only got like a 15-minute thing on Court of Owls. Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard
So
it's
does he
very
just
good
read through them
recently.
or what?
What you say?
Does he just like read through them?
Yeah, his name's Comic Storian.
Right,
He
okay.
did some Assassin's Creed stuff as well. I used to watch
I don't
him
think I could do that.
ages ago.
At least I don't think I could do that with Batman, just because reading those physical copies, like when you just imagine someone's voice in your mind.
Yeah, oh
Like-
yeah.
Every time I read any Batman story, it is Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill, and
Oh yeah.
all the boys from the '90s animated show. Same with like Spider-Man. I imagine the '90s animated
I'll
show.
be honest, as much as I like the animated show, it's still Christian Bale to me.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't watch so
Ah,
much
nah.
of the animated show. Like, I watched the first series when I was younger, and I really like the fucking Scarecrow arc. Like, I like what they did with him in
Right.
Gotham as well, where he's like, he has like a weird son or some shit. I forget.
But
Yeah.
but Christian Bale though, I mean, I love the Dark Knight films, but
It's just
I don't know. I don't really see Christian. I think it's because I love American Psycho so much, but I can't see Christian
Yeah.
Bale as Bruce Wayne.
I think that's because that's like my first Batman I heard from, like Batman Begins or maybe Dark Knight, where like, because with
Okay,
you, I'm guessing that Kevin
makes sense.
Conroy was your first Batman from the animated series, but with me, it is
No, I
Christian
think I
Bale.
watched Batman Begins first, but
Yeah,
it's just like, yeah, it's just dependent.
I did like the animated series, but I was never fully in love, and I always hated Alfred in it. The only Alfred I've ever like really liked is Alfred from The Dark Knight and Alfred from Gotham. He just sort of annoys me a lot of the time, to be honest.
That's fair, I suppose. I mean, I quite like him in the Arkham games, but
Yeah, he's
I consider the
okay.
Arkham games the definitive out of comic media for Batman.
Yeah, he's fucking terrible in the bloody Telltale games. But like, yeah.
Yeah, but the Telltale game was a disaster.
Oh yeah, I don't really like Telltale games, but like, did you know bloody Alfred in Gotham is Sean Pertwee, the son of John Pertwee, third Doctor, and also played... No, this is the weirdest fucking thing. Sean Pertwee also played, like, the pirates on Edward's ship, where he goes, "Captain's in the drink, sir!" All that shit. That's fucking him.
Oh, you can tie anything back to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, even if it's fucking Doctor Who or Gotham. Classic.
Oh. But no, new Batman game's going to be announced. I'm sure we'll talk about that plenty in the next episode, so make sure to stay tuned.
I'm going to read
hit subscribe, turn notifications
read it,
on.
Watch someone
definitely go for it, man. It's a fan. I think I'll reread it if...
Like, I started to buy comics a few years
game
ago,
comes
so
out.
I'd always, watch fucking... What are they called, the two Australian geezers? Mr. Sunday Movies. I'd watch him and, Emergency Awesome. And what's it? Seven Webheads, all that. And they'd talk about comics. And I started buying them a few years ago, and it just got, so expensive. I got a fair bit into the Ultimate Spider-Man run. And I got, Killing Joke, but I never fully read them all. But Comic Story, it's just a very cheap way of being able to, go through all the comics. Right.
And we're back. Definitely no technical issues here today.
Yeah, I definitely haven't just encouraged you to go and pirate comics.
No, never pirate anything. Unless it's in Black Flag. The overrated gem. Genghis Khan was cancelled the other day on Twitter.
Free up my mans. Didn't do anything. Come on, guys.
Nah, I disagree. I think he needs to post a public apology.
Social Blade, mate, is fucking suffering for this. He's gonna lose the Empire and everything. It's a bit of a disaster. I mean, personally, I think Ubisoft should have fired him a long time ago. When he's the CEO, what can you do?
True. He's the CEO of the entirety of Asia and most of Eastern Europe. So it's what can you really do when it comes to Genghis Khan? And he's also related to 90% of Earth's population. So it's a tough one. It really is a tough one. Yeah. Earlier on today, you were telling me about something that you were quite angry about. You were quite annoyed about.
Oh yeah.
You didn't mention what it was. So I think it's time you finally open up and let your rage out.
Right. Well, Joe, you asked me this earlier because I told you I was really annoyed about something. I wanted to save it for this. You said,
"Yeah,
is it about Flight Simulator?" I said no. Well, thing is, it is. Reason why I'm so tired is because I went to sleep about midnight, slept for an hour and a half, and I'm like, fuck, Flight Simulator's out now. I'm gonna fucking play it. It's gonna be sick. And that's why I had no content out yesterday, or maybe not even whenever this is coming out. I was really hyped the day before recording this. I was just watching footage of all the things that are going to be in this game. It turns out you can see your house. It's fucking mad. And so it's on Game Pass. So I'm like, oh yeah, fuck's sick. Let's go and play that. So I'll switch on my Xbox One. Got a Game Pass. It's not fucking there. So I'm like, right. Well, this is shit. And so I look it up. It's not coming to Xbox. Not for another several months. Right?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It only gets worse. It only gets worse. Right? And so I go and, see where it's available. It's but it's on fucking Game Pass. Right? It's oh no, Game Pass for PC. Right, and I think, right, okay. My PC will probably run it like shit, but I'll give it a go. Until I go on there. It's a separate fucking Game Pass you need to buy. Right?
Fucking what?
No, but it gets worse.
Oh my days.
No, Joe, it gets worse.
Okay.
It's not coming to Xbox One. It's coming to Xbox Series X.
Oh, you're taking the piss.
No, I'm fucking with you on that one. It is coming to Xbox One. I just wanted to break it.
But
no.
That would have... that's so... I was so confused because this morning I woke up at 10, went to Game Pass, tried to turn it on, searched it up on... That's so AIDS. Why the fuck have they...
And
the one good
it will be next year that we'll get it.
The one good Microsoft exclusive that they've had in 10 fucking years, and they only release it on PC. Are you taking the piss?
Yeah, it's
Why?
fucking...
What's wrong with it? What is wrong?
Because I think it's meant to be like a beta now, but like 18th of August was advertised as like the date it comes out. And they didn't really...
Yeah, over and over again.
It did seem like it was coming to Xbox One, but like...
That's so painful. Why? It was the only thing I was excited about.
That's the thing. It's like me with Origins. No, it's...
Oh, that's so AIDS.
I was more hyped for this than The Last of Us 2 for some reason. Like, genuinely.
You've still not finished The Last of Us 2, have you?
No. But I would have 100% completed the world in this game, because...
Oh, that's so horrific. Why? What the fuck?
Because
with them?
I put this in the topics the other day because we were talking about it and we were both really hyped for it. Because we were talking about like multiplayer and it was, show me your house in Flight Simulator unless, you know, all that shit. And we were going to have such a fucking time and we were maybe going to stream it. And, you know,
Phil
James
Spencer
is streaming it, I think.
Fair dues, but Phil Spencer is an absolute fucking brainlet.
It's the marking that gets me because they never.
Does he not know how? Does no one at do they not have any like marketing analysis or anything? Do they not do any market research? Like
it feels
I don't.
It.
Everyone is constantly talking about how shit Xbox exclusives is. Or they release one good one and they're like, nah, you know what? We're gonna release it 6 months before on PC, and then we're gonna advertise it as coming out on PC on Game Pass, and then it'll be a separate Game Pass which you have to buy separately on PC, and you also have to buy $1,000 PC first.
Yeah.
Fucking what is wrong? Actually, that I can't believe that. I can't I cannot believe that.
I really wanted to come here and we could just have a chat about how much like we're hyped for it. But we can still do that, right?
I'm not buying it anymore. I'm not playing it anymore.
Like, this was one of those games where it's like, this is going to be more than a game. This will be a fucking experience because I've seen people playing like the beta, and oh my god, it looks beautiful because it's like that's the real fucking world as well. It's like a cost-efficient way of just exploring the fucking globe, and it's
does look incredible, and it's
it seems like it'd be so chill as well. Like, oh yeah, let's just fly over the fucking Atlantic and just that could be a podcast. We could just do a fucking podcast while we're like flying somewhere.
That'd be so chill.
Oh my god.
Oh my days. I can't believe that's why did none of these businesses, fuck's sake,
I just want to see my house.
WB Games and Xbox, they just don't know how to market anything.
I'll just like DM James the address to my house and hope that he'll like, go there on stream so I can see it.
What a terrible fucking business decision, man. I cannot get over that. I mean, Microsoft haven't been making great business decisions for the last 10 years, but that is terrible. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and like so much hype was built up, and I'll look at it now, but I'm sure so many people are going to be in the same boat of feeling tricked.
Yeah. Like, obviously we were misinformed, and like, sure, you can say that we should have been more informed, but also, regardless of, you know, us being stupid and thinking it was good, like, releasing an exclusive on PC 6 months before you release it on the console.
Yeah.
Why?
It is.
Why?
Stupid. Like, people are getting real. Oh, apparently it'll be out when the Series X launches, is what people are saying. So, 3 months?
That's not too bad.
Oh,
but also,
I'm gonna have to fuck off Valhalla so I can play this.
That's the thing. Also, though, not going to do that. I'm gonna play Valhalla and I'm gonna play fucking Cyberpunk if that doesn't get delayed, which it definitely will. But I'm gonna fucking play Cyberpunk before I play Flight Simulator on my Xbox One. You know, I'm gonna be replaying all the PS4 exclusives that I missed before I play Flight Simulator on Xbox One.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, if Fable's good and then this was a next gen exclusive, which I know it isn't, that'd fucking push me over the edge. But like,
that's not enough. It's
so
not
hectic.
enough.
it's
Because
like
that's
the
the
end
thing.
of this
Like,
year.
yeah,
Like games wise, we've got AC, of course, Crash Bandicoot, Cyberpunk, and fucking Flight Simulator. I hope that doesn't come out when everything else comes out, because I want to play Valhalla and, like, you know, that's all I'll be doing for like 2 weeks or whatever, and then I really
well,
want to
your
do
your
Cyberpunk.
PC could probably run Flight Simulator though.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean, it's overpowered for what you need. I mean,
Yeah,
I
think
don't know.
it
You
is a
could
bit.
you could look up the minimum requirements, but I feel like
I
you
don't
should be
even know
able
what
to.
my fucking stats are. Stats.
You
I
might not
keep
be able.
fucking saying that.
Might not be able to stream it, but I reckon you could run it on like
Yeah.
some low settings.
Oh fuck! You know what? It's only like £1 for like the first. So I might just.
Yeah, you
get
can
the
get Game Pass
trial.
for a month. Yeah.
Oh, I might just get the trial. No, I'm gonna fucking get the trial.
But of course you are.
I'm gonna do it now.
Perfect. Perfect. You just go play that for
Oh
the rest
no, I
of the
don't
time.
want to fucking buy into it. Oh. No.
Well, it's too
Well,
late. You already have.
Let's carry on with the bloody podcast. Right.
That's a disaster, though. I'm glad you kept my my live response for now, because that makes me feel physically ill.
I should have saved it till last.
But also,
he's gonna fucking,
classic
you know.
Xbox. Of course, Xbox and Microsoft would do that. Don't
Yeah.
really know why I'm surprised.
I was
It's the same when
hyped.
it's the same when we find out that Ubisoft have yet again harassed another woman. It's like, yeah, I'm not surprised at this point, which sucks.
Yeah, exactly. It should be.
That
you know.
that's a bit more extreme though. I think those
Yeah.
two situations probably aren't very comparable. Hashtag AC Sisterhood.
Yeah, of course. But I'm fucking shad, as you can tell. That's all I was saying on that bloody Brotherhood stream. Like every 5 minutes, I'm shad, guys.
Well, you
I
just
don't know if I
shattered.
can do this. Yeah.
Bro, you need to get more sleep. You need to stop doing 10-hour streams where you replay Brotherhood 4 times just to get Desmond making a racist comment.
Right. Let's set the scene for those of you who don't know, because a bunch of people came in confused in the last like 3 hours of that stream. Basically, lads, I've been streaming recently. I've been fucking loving it. Because I wanted to do like a journey to Valhalla. I said I'd do it for ages, and basically, what I did was I started with AC2 because I forgot AC1 was backwards compatible. Oh bloody hell! And so I did that. I did that on like half of that in a day. Then I finished it the next day, and I was like, right, you know what? I should
Brotherhood
do
time.
fucking Brotherhood. Yeah, it was like 8:30 at night, and I was shattered because I got like hardly any sleep. I was like, right, we'll do Brotherhood. And I said, we won't do any side stuff now, we'll just run through it. But like, the side content's so good, I found myself like upgrading shit and doing some Borgia towers. And it got to a point about 6 hours in where I was like, right, we're almost at sequence 8, which is like the point of no return. So I'm going to go into the mod dame, and I'm going to like get footage for these things that I need, like getting those like mementos and also like the optional dialogue emails, all that shit. And so I'm getting tired thinking about that. Yeah. And so I go I try and get this iconic dialogue when if you interact with Ultia's statue, Desmond goes, hey,
Hey,
what's
what
the
am I
matter,
you out there?
And then Rebecca goes,
That's racist.
That's racist. And then Desmond goes,
You're
a
racist.
racist. And then Lucy goes, seriously, guys? That's what we're doing? And they all have a fucking bit of an argument. And, like, it wouldn't pop. And so for the next half hour, I kept, like, you know, closing the game. I did wolf in sheep's clothing, so I thought if I did a memory, it would, like, refresh. It didn't work. And so I was like, right, I'll fucking finish the game and I'll play through the first hour again to get this. And so I finished the game, and then I go out and like I need to delete a save to do it. But the thing is, there was this save I had from 2017 that was like 11% completed that I could have just fucking used. Because I was tired and it was like 7 in the morning by this point, I deleted that save and restarted.
Oh
that.
my day.
I was really pissy for the rest of the stream. We finally got it, and it was great. It took 10 hours, but if I'd just done the normal content, I could have got that done in like 7 or 8.
Or,
easily.
or, for sure, you could have just went on YouTube and looked up the clip of
No,
of
but
that
that's
happening.
not the point. People
For
people
sure
said
could have
this. I
done
would
that,
been
though.
Beaten. I am not being beaten by a shit old game.
You spent 10 hours on stream just for principle, to show
Yes.
that you're better than it. You
Yes,
control
I
the
did.
game. You control the technology. The technology doesn't control you, and that's
Yeah.
why you spent 10 hours streaming, and then
gee.
killed your sleep schedule.
Yeah, I'm
Flawless.
still fucking well. But like
Bit sleepy.
I've loved streaming. It's been great. Like so many of you have bloody shown up, just been sound gamers. It's just like having a chat when
Yeah.
the game sort of fades into the background. And oh shit, I think I'm gonna carry
Yeah.
that on. I think I'll do a week where I just finish the rest. I'll schedule like sometime in September. I think I'll just do all the games in a week. That'd be
Sounds
fun.
good. I'm not gonna lie, the streams do be very entertaining. Although they did make me procrastinate for like 5 hours from making that Black Flag video.
Oh, that's always
'Cause I
what
was
get
just
me.
I was just chilling in the chat, and also, it's so dumb because like you made me a mod, so now I feel like I need to be there just to keep this
Oh,
chat
no,
safe.
but like bloody Hamid and Damien and
Nah,
Mohawk,
yeah,
Jazz, the lads are doing
everyone's
their
there.
bits.
Oh yeah, because you
Everyone's
make
been super
everyone a
sound.
mod if they ask, and then if they donate £5, you make a podcast with them. That's all you need
Yep.
to do.
Yeah. Fucking hell. But yeah, that's been a load of fun. I'll probably finish that in like September. And Joe, you'll be able to stream soon, won't you?
I should be, yeah. So I got an update. PC that I'm getting custom built that I spent my entire life savings on. Should be here by August 31st at this point. So by the end of September, I should be fully set up streaming. I want to get The Witcher 3 done. Want to get some Assassin's Creed done, of course. I'll probably stream Origins. Probably not Odyssey, because that would make me kill myself on stream, and I think that's
Yeah,
against
I wanna see
YouTube's
your
terms of
reaction
service.
to Origins. I've been saying since like the start of this podcast that like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I want to see how much you fucking hate it when you finish it. But
Well, watch me just still love it. I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, this is great.
what are your
Nah,
thoughts on it
I'd
now?
rather stream Origins than make an entire video on it. But yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the same as I always say. Like, I've realized that the only thing I really like in it is Bayek and his story. Like the game itself is kind of mid.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I'd call it bad yet, but we'll see. We will indeed see. The thing
I
is, when
think
I
it's
played it for the first
mediocre.
time as well,
Mm.
I was so I felt really immersed, which is weird because I feel like it's quite an immersive game. But I just did
Yeah.
all the side content regardless, so I was always over leveled when I played the game. So maybe that added to my experience. Like it was just I was doing the side content anyway. Whereas when I replay it, it might just turn into like a sluggish experience.
Yeah.
But you never know. We will indeed see when I
Yeah,
stream
maybe
that.
not,
So yeah,
but
stay
Stream would be
tuned.
sick. And
Yeah.
you've always been asking some
I
questions.
don't, can you stream without 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
No, that's monetization. Yeah, nah, it should be
Yeah,
fine.
you can. You've been asking about an Eagles call Discord a fair few times.
There's been a fair few people asking about that. I put a poll on Twitter the other day. We did speak about that a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
The thing is, I feel like we give it like maybe a month, see how it goes, see an upward trend, more people asking, and we might just get it done, and we'll definitely have like 4 different channels just dedicated to Assassin's Creed, so that it's not just flooded with that, because that would be horrific.
Yeah, that's
Full offense to everyone involved in like who likes Assassin's Creed, including you,
that's the
Jack.
thing.
Fuck you.
yeah. Well, I have better
You
opinions
made
than you because
you made me
I-
an Assassin's Creed YouTuber by correlation.
Everyone fucking. It's not even a joke. People unironically call you an IC YouTuber now.
I know it's.
I love that. I'm really happy about that.
I don't necessarily mind it, but it's like I don't even make that many Assassin's Creed videos. They're the no. Here's the thing. I don't mind being called it, but it's like there's more Assassin's Creed videos, but most aren't. If that makes sense. So I get where people are coming from. but at the same time, no. You know.
Smells of bollocks to me, Joe.
I will happily become an Assassin's Creed YouTuber if it gets me enough views.
Yeah, it
I'll
will
make
though. It fully will.
top five sexy. Well, I'm gonna make this. Oh, breaking the fourth wall as always, fucking per usual. I'm gonna make this recap of like the entire history of the Assassin's Creed.
Oh yeah, I want to do that as well.
But I'm gonna go like, because I'm assuming you're just gonna go like the story of the Assassins, yeah.
My plan was to go from like the Isu, Toba Catastrophe, and all that up to where we're at
your mother.
now.
Fuck your. Well, I'm gonna do it first.
That's fine.
Because that was my plan.
Finally, it'll be me copying you.
I'm
fucking with you. Yeah.
To be fair, I do remember. What video was it that I was watching the other day? Like, I stumbled across one of my old videos. It was my short film from ages ago, like 6 months ago, and you've commented on it. Like, great short film, man. Can't wait to see what you come out with next.
Yeah.
On my second channel, it was quite funny to see. But yeah, Discord would be sick if we got some sick gamers to chat and shit.
That's the thing.
We'd have to do stuff to keep it active, but
yeah, because right now it's like there's a big overlap between like
a little bit of your Irish came out there.
Oh, I didn't even fucking notice that. There's a big overlap between Four Pillars community and bloody Assassin's Creed community, and so we don't want to like have like a rehash of like just lads from Four Pillars, and we don't want to just make another Assassin's Creed server. We want just like if we stream a bit
mix.
More, where it's just like lads who just want to chat about shit or whatever.
And also we need a name, because as much as I think the Eagles Call is a good name for a podcast, I think we need a name that just like defines everything, you know?
Yes, as you say, some will come to us, as you were saying before.
Yeah. Or comment down below some suggestions.
Yeah, leave some suggestions for the name. Kane's gonna put gay sex.
Of course Caden's gonna put gay sex. Because I said gay sex one too many times last podcast, and now he's hashtagging it everywhere. Which is turning out very well. We love you, Caden. Like unironically, Twitter, it's just good times. So yeah,
bit of gay sex, right? Avengers,
bit of gay sex, and let's go. If you enjoyed, maybe give me some gay sex. If you didn't, maybe let me know why.
They made me have gay sex, Achilles.
Oh, fucking
hell. But that was my favourite thing to do on stream. Bit of shy.
It just works so perfectly with you.
Yeah, I do.
Where is? It seems your tongue has tasted case. Oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, Discord would be sick.
I can't fucking do this.
The people chose not. Oh, we could totally. Oh, one day we need to do a charity stream where we recite the entire script of AC3.
Oh my god! If that exists on the internet, we can fucking do that. Like,
now, I think we do need to do that immediately. Yeah.
Oh my god! AC3 script download. Oh bloody!
Oh my days!
There from the community.
Beautiful. But yeah, a Discord would be sick. So if you've got any suggestions, or if you just want to see one, comment down below. Let us know.
I'm just getting the script for these games.
Good times. In the script for all the Assassin's Creed games.
No, I'm looking for the script of Assassin's Creed 3.
I know it off by heart, so it's fine. I'll just write it down.
Right, well... we have to do impressions of every character as well.
Of course.
Right, well...
Including Benjamin Franklin, who's definitely important and isn't just there because he's a historical figure.
Oh, yeah. Same with fucking Israel Pick and all these fucking Samuel Adams and Gist, and they're all really interesting and really cool characters, and we like them a lot.
Oh, yeah. Sam Adams, he became a beer. Really, really good. Really good character, guys.
Yeah.
To the left, Connor! Avengers. The Avengers beta has officially came out, and as per usual...
Yeah.
No. I'm just gonna let you answer. Jack, Was I right or was I right?
I reckon you're probably. I hate this. I reckon you were
Long
sort of onto
hesitation.
something.
Yeah.
I'd hate to give you the satisfaction of saying you're right, but
So what you're saying is, once again, like Valhalla, like everything, I was right. I was correct. Feeding my own god complex. It looks shit, doesn't it? It just does look so exhaustingly
fucking does.
shit.
listen,
Unfortunately, neither of us have played it because once again, Microsoft can't make any business decisions. But from everything we've seen, holy shit, how have they fucked this up so much?
no, but there's some new character. Look, there's hope because look, there's this list of characters: Miss Marvel, Spider-Man, Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Captain Marvel, War Machine, Black Panther, Marvel, She-Hulk, Wasp, Ant-Man, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Mockingbird, Quake, Vision, Falcon, and the Winter Soldier. Wouldn't that be good? Because you
So
know
they're
the fucking
putting-
main characters play well, don't they?
So they're putting every single Marvel character in this game then, is what you're telling me.
Notice how almost all of those are from the MCU as well.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. It's not every... Because no X-Men, no Fantastic Four, just every MCU character. Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty epic. That's definitely going to save the game, which definitely isn't fundamentally broken and intensely boring.
Yeah, Oh my fucking! It's again with the leveling and the loot and the RPG shit. Why does it fucking
Yeah.
need to be like?
But it's not even like... It's more Anthem than RPG, you know? It's just...
Exactly. Like what?
it
What?
just looks-
The fantasy of playing as Captain America isn't there when it takes you a fucking minute to kill just one grunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like... I feel like when you see the game, it's almost like you can just see the code holding it together.
Exactly.
It just doesn't feel like any. It just feels like nothing.
None
and
of the
it's-
characters
hurts.
feel like who they are in both their models and how they like. For example,
Yeah, it's just Troy Baker and Nolan North.
yeah,
just
exactly.
Just talking.
Like Natasha's just a fucking woman. Like, there's nothing. She looks like an NPC they've repurposed. And as well,
Yeah.
it's how they play. You could tell me this was a reskin game, I'd believe it. Like the fucking Taskmaster fight. Why did they have to be Taskmaster? Like Spider-Man did it so well, but then it's.
What do you mean?
Because the fight with
do you
Taskmaster, right? He just comes at
Yeah.
you dodge him, and he doesn't really like learn.
Oh
or,
right,
like,
yeah. So it's
it could have been
it doesn't-
anyone.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's
Okay,
how
I
I
get
feel
what you're
like
saying.
so much of it. This could be a reskin on so many levels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could just be. Yeah, I completely see what you're saying. Along with that, the Hulk gameplay specifically, I
oh
think,
my god.
embodies the problem with it. It is just spamming X over and over again in these like uninteresting levels that provide nothing unique, nothing interesting. Like if this game wasn't attached to Marvel or the Avengers, no one would be defending it. But there's so many fucking like just there's people on Twitter who you can tell just love Marvel, so they want everything to be good. And I want everything to be good. You know, if every piece of media was amazing, that would be ideal, wouldn't it? But they're just defending it with their blood and sweat and tears, and it's like any criticism they're just blowing off is like people just hating.
No.
Or it's like if someone says it looks bad, people are like, "Oh, but the graphics look great." Look, and it's like, okay, first
They
of all,
don't.
we're not saying that the graphics look bad. We're just saying the game looks bad.
No,
Second
but
of all,
to be
you
fair-
can you can cherry pick as many screenshots as you like of nice Iron Man armor. It doesn't take away from the fact that the game looks like it's a PS3 game.
No, right, but like, let's be fair. It's only the beta, and they'll totally change the entire game in 2 weeks.
You're right. Of course, it's only a beta, so it's there. No, so what they'll do is they'll just make an entire game in 2 weeks, and it'll be great.
Yeah, if they made this in fucking 2 weeks, surely they can make, you know, a game in 2 weeks and a few days.
Even
That'd
though
be
they spent
fucking great.
three fucking years making this. Oh, it's and then Captain America dies. Oh yeah, that's definitely dead.
Why are they selling the game on that? He's fucking
definitely dead.
Oh.
The
They're
the
already
best
selling skins
best
at
character in the
cost for it.
Avengers. Best character in the Avengers with loads of skins. Yeah, it's definitely dead. And the fact that it's a battle pass as well. Just everything about it strikes me exactly what I said. It's just a product. Well, exactly what we
Yeah.
all said. I don't mean to take
Yeah.
all the credit, even though I was right. To be clear, just to clear this up, I was correct. And everyone telling me that I'd never. Oh, you've never played the game, man. You can't know if it's good or bad. That's how it works. That is how it works.
Mate, I've never been fucking castrated. I know I wouldn't enjoy that. Okay.
That's
Put it
a
this
quote
way.
from something. You don't need to have cancer to analyze its symptoms.
Exactly. And this is fucking cancer, to be clear. Right. If a game's shit, but people have tried and they've put their effort in, I can sort of excuse that. But when something's such a blatant fucking product with battle passes, blatant, iconography, but just different enough that, it's its own thing.
Yeah.
And fucking Verizon sponsorship, it's so clearly.
It's disgusting to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Because it's such a
everything I
beloved
hate
property.
about games. Like,
Yeah.
it's the worst of
The
the
fact
worst.
that there is a
of
battle
an industry.
pass. The fact that there's a battle pass in an Avengers. It's just a shame. But it just does embody everything that. Everyone's complaints about Battlefront and Anthem and all that, and games as a service. It just embodies everything with that, like, and then it throws on the Avengers on top, so it will definitely sell copies. It's purely for profit, and I mean, that's fine, but it's not a sustainable business model, and it's just ruining an opportunity to make actual art.
Yeah, and the thing is, people say like, oh, there might be some weird, like business practices, but there's a good game underneath. There's fucking not.
Nah, there's not. There's not.
Where's the fantasy of playing as these? It all just looks, and the story shit as well. There's no chemistry between any of the characters, even like Bruce and Kamala. There's.
You know what it kind of felt like when they spoke. It was like, when I don't know how much anime you've watched, but in anime when it's like it's so clear that it's two people that have never met that are reading their lines separately in different rooms and don't even know the context. That's what it feels like when I watch it. It's rough to say the least. And it's like what we were talking about a few weeks ago. It's the licensed games that for some reason we've been talking about so much recently. It's because I made an amazing video on it. Go check it out. But it is just, it feels like a 2008 licensed game without any passion, without any charm, without any effort.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's
a rough time, but I'm glad they released a beta because now I know for sure that I'm not buying it.
The worst thing is so many people will just because it's Avengers. Like, people ask for it for fucking Christmas and shit.
Yeah.
And they'll make a fucking universe as well.
They'll make
tease a
with
Miss Marvel
like,
solo game or some shit.
Yeah, with kids buying it, it's gonna make so much fucking money. And I mean, it's fine, but it's also sucks for the people playing it.
Yeah, it's gonna be dog shit.
But at least we'll have some good Spider-Man games to make up for it, and hopefully a good new Batman game.
Superhero games have made a big fucking comeback recently, and it's nice to see.
Yeah, but I really hope that it's not, because it seems like the only games that anyone can get right is Batman and Spider-Man, and it's like, sure, those characters are both great, but can we make a good game with another character?
Yeah, I'd still like a Daredevil game. I don't know how they'd do that.
I wouldn't mind a fully fledged Wolverine game like X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Yeah.
But based on the comics instead of based on a movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd love a Punisher game because I love the character, but I think that'd just be a bit of a shooter type thing, to be honest.
Just Doom.
Yeah, like it easily becomes some shit like that.
And then
nice? A full X-Men game would be sick.
Yeah, an X-Men game would be interesting, but again, I feel like they just go the same route as Avengers.
Yeah, like team games are hard to do.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Doctor Strange would be incredible. Or like he just has so much potential there, and I wish they could make a good Superman game too.
Yeah. Oh fucking hell, that'd be sick, but like it'd be hard to do, I suppose.
Well, the thing is, I think it's possible. But after the Nintendo 64 Superman game that everyone despises, I think after that it's just scared off any studio from like putting in money to try and make it work. I think it could work, but everyone's just too scared to, you know?
Yeah, I'm sort of surprised there hasn't been a go at a full-on Captain America game since the first Avenger thing. But
yeah, that would be. I'd rather that than this Avengers game, because
because
that game kind of slapped.
Like the shield throwing looks so sluggish and just off. That's like the one thing you need
it's
to
bizarre
nail.
that Captain America looks slow. You know?
Yeah.
Like sure, with Thor and the Hulk, like they're massive and bulky, and it kind of makes sense. But Captain America he's not just bulky; he's also fast as fuck and should be able to. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's very
it's
weird.
Fucking. What about?
But I didn't realize they were introducing that many characters into it.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big leak of like people with data mined. I bookmarked it on Twitter.
So is this going to be like they're going to sell this as a service, and those characters are going to be introduced over like years? I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think so. It's all so
because that seems like far too many. Well, yeah, it just feels like they're trying to make the MCU in a game, and it's not going to work because that's what they're trying to do. If you go in trying to copy someone else, then it's not going to work.
Yeah, like they didn't go into like Fantastic Four or X-Men, as you pointed out, because they're like Sony-owned fucking things. They're not going to be able to piggyback off the back of the MCU. But at the same time, they've got more obscure ones like, Mockingbird. Well, they could have done Wolverine and that big bit, which is a bit weird to me, but
Well, yeah, but I imagine they're just throwing in the occasional obscure character just to entice comic fans.
Yeah, that makes sense, but I'm sort of glad there's not a really scuffed fucking Hugh Jackman Wolverine. That really sort of piss me off.
That is very true. But yeah, I'm sure there will be plenty of. I'm sure the Spider-Man in this game will be very similar to MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm really dreading seeing like all these characters I love be totally butchered.
Yeah, I think at this point I might just ignore it. You know.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I was sort of hyped for it during announcement because it's an Avengers game.
To be fair though, I was excited for it, but at the same, when I heard that it was Square Enix, I was always skeptical because I was like, they don't seem like the right studio for this project.
No,
they never seemed like just the right fit, you know.
As well, apparently the studio who makes this pulled off the final Tomb Raider game to make this, and that's apparently the final Tomb Raider game is a bit shit.
Oh right, okay, yeah, because
it just all feels very fucking.
It never felt right to me. Like Square, I don't know. It just felt wrong, you know.
Yeah,
Square make great games. I'm not saying they're a bad studio. I just didn't think it fit them.
Yeah.
Well, we need a Sleeping Dogs 2 sequel instead.
Oh yeah, that'd be not before an LA Noire sequel. We go on about this all the time. If they did a sequel to LA Noire,
it's not gonna happen. It's not. Neither of those are gonna happen. The dev teams are shut down. We can dream. Billy still might happen.
Yeah, I don't know if it's big enough for Rockstar to like fully. I know a lot of people love it. It's got a cult following.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Rockstar seem like they're very set on just making masterpieces every 7 years instead of. That's why we'll never see Max Payne 4, which is Max Payne 3 is massively underrated as well, because it didn't sell anything, even though
I bought it.
It was decent. It was decent, but
it's the only one I played, to be honest. But,
wasn't quite Red Dead 2, wasn't quite Red Dead 1, LA Noire, or GTA 5 decent.
Nah, that's the thing. After GTA 5, I reckon they'll be forced to just do a new IP or something like that, and that'd be fucking lovely.
Yeah, it would be nice to see Bully.
Yeah,
because that's just
I enjoy Bully a lot.
It's just a good laugh, and also it can. I don't know, but like I played Bully as a kid before I played GTA. I don't. Everyone says like Simpsons Hit and Run is GTA when you're a kid, you know.
Nah, but that's Bully, innit? Yeah.
But like Bully works the same way. Maybe not when you're a little kid, but like when you're like 8, 9.
Yeah.
And you've got.
I was playing Vice City in 3.
When you've got responsible parents, which I didn't have. When I was 8, I watched Saw for the first time, and I also was playing GTA 4 and Assassin's Creed.
Oh, that's. I
And
still
it
remember
worked out
seeing
well
the
for me
fucking
today.
Bathwoman in The Shining when I was like 7.
Fucking hell.
I fucking.
Yeah.
I think I almost cried. It's
Yeah, I
really
watched.
scary.
I think the first Saw I watched was like I watched Saw 7 when I was really young. Saw 7's well, none of the Saw films are good, but they're fun.
Is Saw 7 the one where they're in that like glass box in public? Or is that
Yes,
Saw 6?
yes,
Oh, no,
that's Saw 7. And then Saw 7, it was meant to be like the last Saw, and then the next year they made another one. But there's one
it's always
where
the last Saw until Jigsaw, which is like a aren't they doing
So-
another one by fucking
Yeah,
Jordan
probably.
Peele?
But nah, Saw 7 was there was like a lawyer, and he'd basically been taking loads of bribes and stuff. So he'd sent loads of innocent people to like the death penalty. So he had to go around saving all of everyone who's like helped him. And the best one is I say best, is kind of horrific and was probably very scarring to me as a child. But it's his lawyer or something like that. It's like his accomplice, and she's strapped to a chair. And he has to lift this thing, which will dig knives into his ribs. And he has to lift it for 30 seconds straight.
Yeah.
Or plungers will go into her eyes and mouth and, like, suck out her throat, basically. Fucking sound a bit deranged, but as a 10-year-old, it was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I remember there's one in maybe Saw 4 where there's that bloke and he writes a book about being like it's a cool concept, to be fair, being captured by Jigsaw, and like the way Jigsaw sets up the trap where he has to like escape in the same way he does in like the book, and he has to clamp these things to his fucking nipples, and I swear that like
Oh, fucking hell.
yeah, and he has to like pull himself up, and I swear he like stabs himself in the neck with a pen so he can breathe. He used to really fuck me up. But
Do you see the one where like there's the guys in the car, and then he has to reach a lever, but he's
Chester
super glued to the
Bennington.
chair. He's super glued to the chair, and he has to pull a lever in
yeah,
front of him.
Billy Chester Bennington.
Yeah,
And it's like, that's the thing, is like, racism's bad, right? But what they do is they have like murderers, rapists, drug dealers, and then they like, you know, people are fucking awful,
yeah,
right? And oh fucking hell, I can't word this right. Like racism is awful, but they have all these rapists and murderers and all this shit. And they have Chester Bennington, and he goes, "You are racist," and it's like, it's just a bit like, there's so many people like that. Or as bad
yeah.
as
But
it
also, wasn't he like a full-on fucking neo-Nazi? Wasn't that the point?
oh, I think he was actually
Because he was like a skinhead with like tattoos all over his I know,
Oh no,
pretty
yeah.
sure. Pretty sure he had a cheek.
remember Tobin Bell's delivery on that always made me
Yeah.
laugh a lot. You're racist.
Nah, Saw films are like they're all bad, but they're just a good bit of fun, especially if you have some mates to watch them with.
Yeah, I know. It just makes me
then
laugh.
again,
and he doesn't
most
mind killing these people indiscriminately. like racism, he thinks is terrible.
Most racism is terrible, Jack. Get on the racist history.
Fucking no, but
See, you can't word it.
no, I get so scared like talking about anything like mildly sensitive in these.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But nah, horror films generally are pretty rough though. Like, there's rarely a good horror film.
I like.
Rarely a great horror film. Like, you got The Shining, which is obviously fantastic, but
Yeah, I liked Hereditary a lot. Ari Aster's got a lot of like potential to make some really great films.
yeah, I feel like I don't know if it's to do with the internet or what, but I feel like they just don't have the same effect. Like, there's not as much.
Yeah,
I don't know. I guess people
desensitized.
exactly. People just aren't as scared. Like, the idea of Freddy Krueger is just like, okay, cool.
Oh no,
Those films are
like,
still great. In
Nightmare on Elm
retrospect.
Street 3. I think, did we speak about this
What was that?
before? How much I
Maybe.
love Nightmare on Elm Street 3. That's a fucking great film. But yeah, like there is. I used to love Child's Play. Like Child's Play 2.
Child's Play is funny.
Yeah,
Because
But, like-
it started out as a horror, and then it turned into a comedy horror, like Bride of Chucky and Child of
Bride
Chucky.
and Seed are so shit. They have fucking Red Man and like Jennifer
No, but
Tilly as
it's just
themselves.
banter. It's just a good laugh.
Oh, it's shit banter though. I like the Britney Spears thing where he goes, "Oops, I did it again." Where he fucking runs her off the road.
It's so
That's-
fucking dumb.
Like 1 and 2, I really like. 3's just sort of okay.
I don't think I've
Yes.
seen 3.
3's the one where he's in the army camp and he like replaces the rubber bullets with lead ones.
Oh, nah, I've not seen it, but nah, horror films is just like they're very hit or miss.
Yeah,
But I don't think
especially
there's
if your
been.
name's Eli Roth.
I think it's you rarely get a great one since the 80s. So
Yeah, what you? Yeah, it's because the genre's been changed so much. Like it's
Yeah.
so reliant on jump scares in the last 20 years. Blair Witch really shook things up, where it introduced all like found footage shit.
it did for a little bit, but then everyone did it. You know.
Yeah, like Paranormal Activity, I hate. It's terrible. But Blair
only-
Witch, I quite liked.
The only like great horror film I can think of in the last 20 years. Obviously, I've not seen every fucking horror film, but Get Out was fantastic.
Yeah,
But like I can't think of many that are truly great. Other than that,
I
this
liked
decade, this
Hereditary
century.
a lot. Best horror movies.
It rings a bell.
Movies.
2018.
21st century.
There was also Mother. Mother was very I don't know,
with
Jennifer Lawrence,
Yeah, that
and
a
it was
bit
super divisive. Yeah, like there was loads of people like saying it's one of the best horror films of all time, one of the best films of all time, and then you've got another side which is just like it's absolute dog shit, and there's no in between.
Yeah. Midsummer I thought was okay. There was Us. Last year or the year before. I didn't really like that, to be honest.
I think the key to horror films now, like, I feel like Hollywood horror films just don't work anymore.
No.
I think it needs to be more like kind of personal, more creepy kind of thing, as opposed to the genuine
Gerald's Game.
terror you'd feel in the 80s.
Do you ever see Gerald's Game?
Gerald's Game, no. I've seen Ender's Game, starring what's his name, Butterworth.
Oh yeah, but Gerald's Game, in 2017, it was on Netflix. It was like
Of course it's by Stephen King.
yeah. Oh, he didn't direct it, because I would never recommend it to you. But basically, it's this woman, and she goes on like, a bit of a frisky weekend with her husband.
Okay.
And she gets like cuffed to the bed, and he fucking dies, and the rest of the film is just
Jesus.
her stuck to this bed, like tied up, and she's trying to get out, and like it's a bunch of like her inner trauma of her character,
Right.
and it's pretty good. I'd recommend giving it. It's not
That
too long of a
sounds-
film.
That sounds really interesting. That's like Locke by Tom Hardy. I don't know if not by Tom Hardy, starring Tom Hardy.
Oh,
where it's
I
just
started to watch that, where it's the
Yeah.
drive from Birmingham to London.
yeah, it's just him in a car for 2 hours, and it's fucking
Yeah.
great. Like
'Cause it's Stephen Knight who does Peaky Blinders. So
Yeah,
I
it's just-
started it, but the fucking streaming site wasn't working.
why?
Don't
What
really
streaming
use
site were you
streaming
using, Jack?
sites. No, I
You,
don't use
pirating
one.
a
I'm
film?
The DVD I bought of Lock the Movie.
Of course, yeah, yeah, of course.
Oh, I'll tell you what
Yeah.
was good. It's called Good
Go
Night, Mommy. It's this subtitle thing.
Never say mommy again.
What? Okay. But yes, very.
Oh, that doesn't look good in my opinion, but that. Oh, maybe.
I remember it being alright when I watched it a few years ago. But yeah.
Do you know what the best horror film of all time? No, of this century is though.
What?
Blink, the Doctor Who episode.
Yeah. It's either Blink or Hostel, the movie by Eli Roth. I like Hostel a lot though, because as like schlocky as it is, that's a genuine fucking fair, like human trafficking while you're abroad. You're in a foreign land that you're not particularly like familiar with. And
Yeah,
you're,
it's
like,
pretty.
because
Pretty fucking. The Purge was a big one.
I'm not a fan of The Purge, to be honest.
I feel like they're decent films, but like as horror films, they don't really work. Like, I don't know. Again, they're just kind of a bit of fun, but
That's what I thought when I saw it. 'Cause,
yeah. I think they're just. I think The Purge is quite overrated because it's like, oh my days, what if that happened in real life? Like, it's so realistic. It's like, well, it's not, is it? Is it though? Is it realistic? No, it's not.
It's just like Black Mirror, though. Black Mirror is like where we're going in real life. So.
The only good episode of Black Mirror is the one where Sam Wilson fucks his mate in a video game.
Yeah, and fucking Street Fighter.
That's the only good episode of Black Mirror. Changed my mind.
Yeah, and there was that Topher Grace episode in the same season where he's like really good for a bit as Mark Zuckerberg.
It kind of started going downhill a little bit. And was that season 5?
Yeah, that was season. Yeah, I think so.
It started like it was still good, but it started going downhill a little bit, I think.
Yeah, 3 was still excellent because you had
Yeah.
White Christmas. That wasn't part 3, was it? It was a Christmas special before 3, when it was still on Channel 4,
that was
I
season
think.
2. That was season 2.
Yeah, but 3 got Shut Up and Dance, San Junipero, some other ones. Let's look this up. Black Mirror.
Yeah, some.
Season 3.
I think I need to get around to rewatching this a little bit.
Oh yeah, Playtest is a bit shit, and so's Nosedive. But like, I still love the first series with the episode 1 with the Prime Minister, where it's Roy Kinnear. You know his dad was fucking Veruca Salt's dad in bloody Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
How do you know all these random connections between different
No,
actors?
because when I can't watch anything without.
Oh, was he also in
fucking
Assassin's
IMDb.
Creed?
I hope he's in fucking Penny Dreadful, but that's not explained. But no, I do like a bit of IMDb.
Oh, what are your
especially with-
opinions on the Sweeney Todd film starring Johnny Depp?
Oh, I've
know
never
if you've
actually seen it, to be honest.
I think it's fairly underrated, to be honest.
Tim Burton, isn't it?
Yeah, I think a lot of I don't know. I feel like it was just kind of thrown out by a lot of people as just another Tim Burton film, just another Johnny Depp film. But it's got the fucking score to it is absolutely like it's anarchy, it's chaos, but it works perfectly, you know.
Yeah.
Wow,
You know,
it's Wolf
Tim
Creek.
Burton's
Wolf
best
Creek,
work?
the most overrated horror film. What's Tim Burton's best work? Beetlejuice.
Charlie and the
Objectively.
Chocolate Factory, the 2005 movie.
You do make a great point there with
oh my god,
the
I hate
the
it so much. It makes me
with
angry.
the Oompa Loompas from generic
Yeah, and Charlie's
jungle.
a massive dickhead. And they got Danny Elfman to score like fucking rap numbers and rock and roll. And it's
Yeah, but that's because Danny Elfman's best mates with Tim Burton. But
he just wanted to make something weird, Tim Burton.
the thing is, I grew up on that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so it's got a place in my heart. But nothing will ever top Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It's a
Charlie and the
magical
Chocolate Factory
movie,
film.
really. It's fucking great.
Tim Burton's best work is objectively Beetlejuice, though.
Oh, didn't he
Objectively.
do
'Cause it has-
Oh no, he did Batman,
has-
didn't he? 1989.
Yeah, it has what's her name? Yeah, he did Batman 1989. That's where him and Danny Elfman became best mates.
Holy shit! Yeah, that's fucking sick. He did
Wait, what the
something else.
fuck? I just looked up Beetlejuice. Apparently, it's playing on Saturday at 2:00 in Glasgow. So I guess cinemas are reopening in Scotland. Sick.
Oh wow.
What's her name though? Oh yeah, it has Winona Ryder in it. Oh, it's the little kid. But Gina
wait,
Davis.
He also did Dumbo. He
Gina
also did
Davis is-
Dumbo last year.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, Tim Burton.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that kind of left me mind for a bit. With bloody.
To be fair, I mean that film did absolutely wank at the box office. I didn't go see it, but I did not realize that
did?
Tim Burton. Well, it did wank for a Disney film. I think it made like 450 million, but.
Ooh. Shit.
But nah, Gina
As it
Davis
deserves to do.
is
Fucking
my
remakes and shit.
is my mum. I wish. Gina Davis is fucking beautiful. No homo. American Horror Story also kind of slaps. If we're talking horror to come out in the last few years.
Oh, I
don't know if you've seen much of it.
I watched season 1.
The
which I
first
was
few
very mixed
seasons,
on.
yeah.
And then I got to season 2, and it was Adam Levine being all fucking cutesy boyfriend, like it was a music video or some shit, and I tapped the fuck out. Like I
Fair
had
enough.
it.
I think fucking, which season is it? Is season 2 the Asylum?
Yeah, the first
Yeah,
one
no,
was the house.
I reckon the Asylum's probably the best one, even though yes,
People say that.
Levine does kind of vibe. But nah, I think season 2 is probably the best. I do like the house though, and the leather man.
Oh yeah, that's fucked. The
Fucking,
bloody kid.
It's what's his name? Quicksilver. Quicksilver in a
Oh, it
leather.
fucking is. Yeah. Holy
Yeah.
shit. Oh, that's worrying. Yeah. And the bloke who looks like Ross from Friends, and that's all I
Holy
can think of the whole time.
shit! It's on season 9 though. I started watching like after the clowns. I forgot what it's called. The fun fair.
Yeah, I know.
I
Lady
didn't realize
Gaga
it was on
got involved.
season 9. That's ridiculous. It's probably the only Netflix show that's lasted more than 5 seasons.
Oh,
Sex
Stranger
Education is a
Things will do it.
Netflix. Oh yeah, that's true. Sex Education. I don't know if you've seen it, but it fucking slaps as well.
No, I haven't. House of Cards, that got like 6 series, but after 5 they fucked it because Kevin Spacey mysteriously disappeared, which was a shame because we already liked
Oh, what
him.
happened to him? I had no idea. What happened
No
to
one
Kevin
knows.
Spacey?
No one
Nah,
knows.
he just
but
just
he
left.
did some great work.
He
and
got
nothing
Madeleine
can put away
McCann.
over
He got Madeleine McCann. He just disappeared.
Yeah. I wouldn't
bit
associate
awkward.
his name with a child rumoured to have been sex trafficked.
You do
But
make
yeah.
a good point there. American Beauty still slaps though, objectively.
Oh,
It's a
I
good
haven't
film.
seen it in fucking ages.
Great film.
But
But
my
in
opinions
context-
on the scene with the bag have always gone up
context,
and down, whether I love
it's-
it or hate it.
It's a bit awkward. Scene with the bat. Why'd you say that?
Because you know when, like, he's showing her the video of the bag he recorded, and he's like, oh, it's so beautiful. It's like me.
Yeah.
Pointless, flying through
Yeah.
life. And it's...
Do you
I
you think it's a bit cringe, or do you think it's?
It felt a bit pretentious. Like, that's why I didn't like it, but then at other
I-
times I was like,
I always felt that was. I always felt that was the point.
Yeah, yeah, that is fair enough.
Like he's this mysterious guy. He's this mysterious hot guy who just films bags, and he's just so mysterious and quirky. And she wants to escape suburban life, and he's just so different. I was,
Yeah, nah, for the character,
So it-
definitely. But I didn't
Yeah.
like the character, and
'Cause
you're
it
not
is-
supposed to be fair.
it is satirical to an extent.
Yeah, it is. It is a really good story in terms of a man who's just an average
Done.
bloke who's just sort of snapped.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
A
do
bit
like
awkward.
it.
Bit awkward that he's a massive nonce, though. Bit awkward.
yeah, I don't
in
know one
retrospect.
likable character in that film.
It was so. I watched it after. I watched it after the things about Kevin Spacey came out. So.
I was lucky.
So when I first saw him noncing on the girl, I just pissed myself laughing because it's. Oh, I mean, that's probably not the best reaction, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
I was just like, no fucking way is this.
Yeah, like for me, I was sort of lucky because I watched House of Cards a few weeks before all that come out during the Origins hype. I remember
Right.
like autumn 2017 vividly. But yeah, like
Yeah.
I watched it before then, and because I loved him as Frank Underwood, and I loved him in like Seven, American Beauty. He's been in some other things, and like what the fuck else has he been in? But yeah, I was like Kevin Spacey. Oh yeah, bloody fucking American fucking. Hold on,
You're right
I
there.
can space it. Yeah, one of the best movies of all time. I forgot the fucking name. Verbal Kint. What's
Baby
Usual
Driver.
Suspects? Yeah. Yeah, Baby Driver I fucking love as well.
He did. Oh yeah, him and Ansel Elgort. That's another film that's
Oh,
a bit awkward to watch. If you
oh
didn't
yeah.
realize Ansel Elgort was a weird dude, then
Yeah. Oh, why is everyone a paedophile? Can we not?
no,
Oh, fuck.
I don't think Ansel Elgort was a pedophile. I think he's just a fucking cunt
Yeah,
and
I've
a
had several
harasser.
voice cracks this time, and I don't think you've noticed any of them.
I haven't. I mean, I noticed once when you went Irish, but other than that, nah.
I didn't. I might have just slipped into shy. That probably wasn't even like a natural thing.
But nah, Kevin's basically been in some good things. Oh, I'm just scrolling through actors now.
This was a big tangent.
Nah, I'm enjoying it. Just having chats about
No,
films.
same.
Yeah, just having chats about films.
Yeah, he did that film, what, Billionaire Boys Club, after it come out, and it fucking bombed so hard.
Hold up, I don't even remember that. 2018.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it has what's his name in
and
it?
Slow in it as well.
It has Eggsy.
2.7 mil at the box office.
Yo, it has 7% on Rotten Tomatoes. Holy.
Fucking hell.
I mean, Rotten Tomatoes isn't the most reliable source, but when it's 7%, you can assume. But nah, he's Taron Egerton. That's who he is. He's one of my favorite young actors working now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Him and
Look
Kingsman.
at the fucking cover of Billionaire Boys Club. It looks so fake.
Hold up. The yellow one or the?
No, the yellow. That looks like something you'd make in Photoshop, because it's the Wolf of Wall Street font. Like, it's exactly the same.
Oh, that's funny.
Holy shit.
Just
yeah,
no effort.
That's awful.
But nah, Taron Egerton, I adore him. I want him to be in every film. Like, you know how everyone fan cast Tom Holland and everything now?
Oh, yeah.
I just fan cast Taron Egerton instead.
Yeah, him and Miles Teller.
Oh my, yeah, that's not. Oh, in my in everything, like sometimes I'll just randomly try and think of plots for different films, and Miles Teller does always pop up. He needs to be in more things, man.
Yeah, he's been quiet for a while, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's made a few like indie films, and I think he's been in a few TV shows, but he's not done much.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I think it's 'cause
his thing.
Divergent ruined, like, Divergent and Maze Runner ruined like a group of 50 great young actors and actresses. Because everyone
I
had to
used really
fucking
like Maze
copy
Runner, to be honest.
copy the Hunger Games. Everyone had to copy. Oh, let's make a quirky teen novel about a dystopian future, and let's cast
Yeah.
every young actor and just ruin their career.
Yeah, Maze Runner
'Cause-
does feel like it is a fan cast. that
Yeah,
actually happened.
yeah, just a bunch of hot dudes.
Yeah,
And then
also a woman
Miles.
at one point.
I'm not gonna lie, Miles Teller was shit in the Divergent films.
I think it's because he just didn't fucking care.
Well, I think it
He
got to
didn't
a point
in
where
Fantastic Four either. To be
yeah, it got to a point. It got to a point where no one cared about. It's so weird to think that Michael B. Jordan was in Fantastic Four,
yeah, because like
because he's a legitimately great actor as well.
yeah, and he's done bits since then. Wait, Chet Hanks plays fucking the Thing's abusive brother.
Wait, what?
That
Yeah.
I'm on the IMDb now. And
Yeah,
Chet
Tom Hanks' son, who's just a massive, what, like a Chad boy.
Yeah, and he always does a fucking Jamaican accent for some reason.
Oh, it's
My
it's
favourite
just,
thing he did was that.
it's so weird looking at him when he was like young and then now.
Yeah, but
He
I
looks
love
like he
that
lives in
video.
a LA influencer house. Probably does,
He
to be
fucking
fair.
does. But have you seen that thing where it's like after Tom Hanks had coronavirus, where he's like, "Yo, guys, my
Yeah.
parents have coronavirus.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude."
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love it.
So
What
funny.
a goofball! What a little goofball!
And he's got a Illuminati eye tattooed directly in the center of his chest.
Oh, of course he does. What a fuck boy! Jesus Christ. His other son's okay. I
To be
think his
fair,
name's Colin.
If you're a Tom Hanks kid, you would become a fuckboy.
No, but Colin's
Yeah,
alright.
my dad's Forrest Gump.
Isn't
Colin.
there some nonce allegations about Tom Hanks now? And he's like,
Yeah,
weak.
it's because he went to Greece or something. Fuck off.
I won't believe it just because I can't have
No.
the Toy Story trilogy fucked.
Nah, but the thing is, that's completely baseless, and also I don't believe it. So
No, it's a lot like the Pizzagate shit, which is not true.
I don't keep up with any of that shit. What is Pizzagate?
I do. Oh,
You look
do
up
you not
pizza.
know?
If you look up pizza, it's the first. Oh no, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, well, there was all
That
those
was-
government emails.
that
where,
was
like,
a
they talk about
while
pizza
ago.
For no reason.
Holy shit! Why was it called Pizzagate?
Because there was obviously like gate is the thing, 'cause of bloody Watergate.
Yeah, yeah.
But with pizza, there was all these weird, like from WikiLeaks, all these emails that come out from like Obama. I think it was Obama, definitely Hillary Clinton, about like pizza, right? That make no sense.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh yeah,
Okay.
all these different like toppings and shit.
Yeah.
And so, you know, all these fucking that make no sense at all. But then when put in the context of it being like, you know, kids and various weird
Yeah.
fucking things, it like makes sense. Some of it's weird.
remember now.
Like you can't. Yeah, some of it sort of you can see what people are saying, but some of it's more out there. Like there's rumours that there's a video that exists of Hillary Clinton putting a kid's face on. Like
Wait, what?
yeah, because there was an email
Like
that came out of her.
like a skin suit.
No, just their face. Like
What does
there's
that? What does that?
apparently
What does
a-
that mean? What does that mean? A kid's face. What does that mean?
Like, I guess I saw it on TikTok. Like, I
Like,
guess.
for fuck's sake.
No, it's everywhere.
So on TikTok. Oh. What do you mean she put a kid's face on?
No.
What
No,
the
no.
fuck does that mean?
Right. This is what about Frasier. It's on Twitter as well, but mainly TikTok. This is one where it's more like out there, but like I don't write it off.
Well, so
No.
like she sliced a child's face off and stuck it to her face.
Yeah, and then like dances about because there's
She danced about. She just fucking danced about with a child's skin on her face.
yeah, apparently.
What the fuck?
No, because there was this email that was leaked, or allegedly leaked, where she says to, like, one of her helpers, like,
Yeah.
in for a busy night, can you bring me my inhaler or some shit? Look into it, it's really fucking interesting.
In for a busy night, and bring my inhaler, and she's just dancing about with some random child with Madeleine McCann's face just sliced
Bring
off
me an
and just
inhaler, a kid, and a scalpel.
Oh, she's
it's okay, man.
Hillary Clinton black mask
No, look into
confirmed.
it, because there's also pictures on, like, Oprah's Facebook where there's, like, creases on, like, her trousers, like she's got a fucking ankle bracelet on.
What the
The
fuck?
same with Ellen.
Oh,
No, look,
well,
man,
we
you
all
need
know
to
that
look at
Ellen. So it's just massive Illuminati human trafficking child sex ring.
Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres. That's what I call it.
Oh, of course it was pushed on 4chan. Of course it was.
That's where all the white gamers live.
Oh, I mainly saw it on TikTok. For fuck's sake. I remember Gamergate.
No.
I remember
It's
Gamergate.
mainly on there, but it exists outside of TikTok.
Oh, and 4chan, yeah, much better, much
No-
better.
Oh my god. You're so quick to write off 4chan. Oh my god.
You damn right I am. Oh, for fuck's sake.
But no, definitely look into it. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I'll look up the video of Hillary Clinton
Also-
dancing with some random child's face on.
Also, Steven
Did
Spielberg
you see
apparently
that
touched Christian Bale.
Touched like, just what?
Yeah, there's this Australian bloke who like exposed all this.
Wait, what the fuck?
I think
What
it's
is
from
this?
Inside Source or something.
Why do I feel like I'm on Alex Jones right now?
No. Okay. Last one. I said it was a bit of a piss take, but Pizzagate. Look into that because someone went to this pizza shop where all these kids were supposed to be.
Right.
You know, fucking guns blazing. Like, right, I'm gonna save these kids, and he got shot. But yeah, Avicii as
Did he have a
well.
gun out?
I think so, but Avicii as well was meant to be involved with this, and one of his last music videos
Mm-hmm.
is clearly about like child trafficking.
Okay.
Like it's explicit, and one of the voices, it's called For a Better Day, and one of the voices is clearly like Donald Trump is who it's meant to be.
Okay. This is. Yeah. Okay. Everyone was on Jeffrey Epstein's island.
No. Oh, did you see fucking Stephen Hawking was there?
What?
Yeah.
Nah. That's.
What the fuck's he even gonna do?
Nah. That's. Please don't tell me that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Why? No.
Even disabled people need a bit of fucking. Oh no, it's not true. Oh no.
Well, I mean, Stephen Hawking did have 3 children after he became disabled. So.
Holy shit.
That's a shame though. That's a British icon.
Wait, was it?
The whole list will come out. The whole list will come out. I mean, hasn't Ellen just left her show because it's revealed that she was like beating employees or something?
Yeah, apparently. Let's get up the full, because like, I don't think there's his planes, like the people who are on his planes, and the people
Yeah.
who went on his island, and I think they're because like Eminem's on one, and I refuse to believe that like that's a childhood icon, and like Rihanna,
Yeah.
not Rihanna.
Obviously,
Beyonce,
you-
like Jay-Z.
You don't. Obviously, you don't know these people personally, but like, Eminem doesn't really seem like the type. The way he talks about his daughters doesn't really seem like the type of person
Yeah.
that would.
Jay-Z as well, and like fucking Beyonce. I think they just had like normal parties over there that weren't fucked.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's the thing. I'd imagine there is a lot of cases of that.
But like as well, fucking Kevin Spacey, Bill
Oh, yeah.
Clinton,
There is
Dan
plenty.
Schneider.
There will also be plenty of that going on.
Because like
Fucking hell.
Will Smith and Meryl Streep, like, come on.
Yeah, it's the world. World went into lockdown and everyone was revealed for beating their employees and having sex with children. When we don't have entertainment to mess us about, the truth comes out. Wake up, America! Wake up, sheeple!
Oh,
Hillary
fuck.
Clinton has a child mask.
Yeah, who do? Oh, yeah, like some of these, I'm looking at the list, I just don't believe. Like,
I wouldn't be
Gwen
surprised if Hillary
Stefani.
Clinton has Monica Lewinsky's head on a pike.
oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
And meanwhile, we've got fucking Joe Biden and Donald Trump just existing.
Yeah, Kamala Harris as well.
How is it once again choosing between the lesser of two evils?
It always is, though. Like,
It's not always though. You know? Like not to this extent where it's so blatant.
yeah. Sure. Yeah, no, I see what you mean. But, like...
Like
I mean, if we're talking
no
American
one can
politics...
like
sure.
very few people can say like I'm voting Biden because of one of his policies. Most people are like I'm voting Biden because it's better than voting for Trump.
Yeah, that's the
least
the
online.
catchphrase, isn't it? Settle for Biden.
Yeah. And it's like it really is settling, isn't it?
Yeah, and his
Fuck's
voice
sake.
has like no integrity either, because she's like in all the debates, she's super like angry at him. She says, "I believe like people who've called him up for sexual assault."
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what everyone was about. Fucking Kamala Harris.
Yeah,
The cop.
yeah, and as well, it's fucking. He was like, "Oh yeah, I just want a voice that's a woman, guys. I promise we'll do a woman." And he's like, he's picked a cop in an uprising against cops.
Yeah, it's
You
not
fucking moron.
like a woman who in her term has kept people in prison for like marijuana use and then
Oh my
laughed when
God.
asked if she used marijuana. Like, it's just all a disaster. And then
Yeah,
obviously
and she's a boss girl though. Fucking
We don't
girl
need to-
power.
we don't really need to explain
I'm
why
so
Trump's a
mad.
dickhead, but
Yeah.
it is a true disaster, and that's why I'm voting SNP.
I'll be voting for the Brexit Party, even if they're not on the ballot. I'm gonna go to America. Brexit Party. That'll be good.
No, I'm gonna vote for Kanye.
Oh, he's
That
not
was the
guilty.
first. That was the first part of the first episode. We were like genuinely discussing whether Kanye was gonna run for president.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, he has really good ideas, guys. He has okay.
You said that, not me.
No, I know I did. I'm thinking. Oh, what a disaster! Can Kanye just release his
Trump's gonna be
fucking
the
album
youngest
though?
president. He already is, but like he's gonna be
Yeah.
80 by the time he's out, I think.
Jesus. And then
It's
Bernie's just gonna. I'm surprised Bernie's not fucking crumpled into a heap after the amount of effort he's put in.
Yeah.
I hope Andrew Yang sticks around. I hope he doesn't just give
Andrew
up
Yang
now.
endorsed Biden, though, is the one thing I didn't really like.
Well, yeah, that was just like so obviously. But at the same time, it's. I hope he continues to get active in politics and actually become a politician, because I think UBI is a quality idea. Which
Yeah.
I think eventually it'll come in. Whether that's in 150 years or 50 years is up to us, but I wouldn't be surprised if Andrew Yang, because he's only like 42, 43.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he sticks around for like 20,
He's
25
one of the
more
youngest,
years.
isn't he? He was the
He
youngest.
he was the youngest. Who was the youngest president? I don't know.
Theodore Roosevelt, who was 22. 42,
Fucking hell.
even.
Okay.
42.
I was about to say, what the fuck? I think you have to be 35.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah,
be
that's the
35.
thing. Because people were saying AOC could run, but I think she's.
Well,
I think she's 35 now.
maybe. Oh, bro! In 10 years, it's gonna be AOC versus what's her name, the female Republican. She's black.
Candace Owens.
Yeah, it's gonna be Candace Owens versus AOC
Yeah.
in 10 years,
Oh, fucking hell.
which will be interesting to see. But nah, I hope Andrew Yang keeps doing his thing.
Bit of a political talk on the Eagles, cool. We love to see
Yeah,
it.
watching America is the only time I'm ever glad that I live in the UK politics wise.
Well, yeah, because it's just fucking depressing over here, and it affects
Yeah.
us, which just makes me a bit sad.
Yeah, but
But
it's
like-
just it's a complete. At least it's not a complete shit show like it is there. It's just a minor shit show. It's just like
It's-
it's just a really boring shit show.
Yeah, sort of, and like, yeah. It's not gonna. It's gonna be riots, mate. It's gonna be riots.
No,
I'm
we don't riot.
serious.
We don't riot. We don't
No, I'm
riot.
not gonna riot.
We don't
too fucking-
revolt. Nah, that's the thing. The UK just don't have like something goes wrong in France, they just have a revolution. We're just pussies. We're too
Yeah.
polite.
Same in Belarus, in fucking
Cuba.
that part of Japan.
Let's have a communist revolution. Let's
Yeah,
get Xi Jinping to come over and help us.
Piao,
Piao, piao. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.
What a tune! That actually is a banger of a song. Fucking love that
Bloody
song.
is as well. Right.
Who are you voting for, Jack? Lib Dem, cheeky bit of Brexit party.
I'm gonna.
Tory.
I'm gonna vote for the Green Party because I really care for the environment. And that's really. No, I won't take the piss out.
It's a shame that the Green Party have such shit policies other than the environment, because I would vote for them.
Yeah.
They weren't fucking dumb.
What a bunch of fucking tree hugging hippies. Shut the fuck up. Politics is a real man's game. You know, it's about war.
That's very true. And that's why we're having more Scottish Wars of Independence.
It's all just fucks. Like, you have your own little council, don't you, in that fucking ugly building?
Excuse me, you just call our parliament a wee little council.
Yeah, it basically is though. Like, you have authority over fuck all, and it's a shame.
Nah, we have
And-
authority over quite a bit now. Wales and Northern Ireland have fuck all, but we have control over NHS or education, policing.
Yeah, but the point is, your parliament is fuck ugly.
It is fuck ugly. There's a building in Edinburgh on Calton Hill. I don't remember. It used to be like courts or something, and it's gorgeous. It's like on top of a hill. It's massive. It's like classic Greek
Yeah, I'm looking at it
architecture,
now.
and it's so nice. But instead we built a modern art gallery to use as our parliament. It's
It
fucking
looks like
depressing.
a mansion in LA. It looks like the fucking Team 10 house.
What? Oh no, yeah, it's horrific. But also, Scottish independence 2024.
Do you reckon it'll happen?
I think we'll have another referendum by 2024 because that'll be 10 years since the first one, and I think with everything that's happened, the only thing that I'm annoyed about is that Nicola Sturgeon's just constantly gone on about independence, because if she just made and publicized loads of great changes in Scotland, then she would have probably got more support. Like, if people can see that we're capable, then they'll be more likely to switch, as opposed to us just telling people that we should be independent, you know?
I
Show
think
people.
anyway, like, you've got a good chance, because people aren't... Because last time it was, what, 45, 55
Yeah,
to
it
stay?
was.
But like, with how much has changed now, I reckon you would.
Yeah, with Brexit and everything. I mean, we voted completely against Brexit. You know, Scotland hasn't voted for a Tory government in 50 years.
Oh, I know.
But-
It's the fucking English.
It's
Yeah.
nah, but like, it is just. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, fuck the English, fuck England. But like, I would rather we were an independent country, because we don't really have
Oh, I know.
an influence on Westminster. So
No, and then they have an influence on you, which isn't very fair, exactly.
but the problem I have is like,
Mm.
fucking, I don't like the SNP. I'm like, if we were independent, I wouldn't vote for them, but I probably will just because of that, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's England's always going to be stuck with this government and all this, but you don't have to be, and it'll. Oh,
Yeah, it is
be
what it
nice.
is. It is what it is.
fucking hell! We're just doing TikTok sounds now.
Absolutely not. Definitely. Unless we can do the one about Hillary Clinton dancing with a mask of a child on. Cheeky political equals call chat. What is this? It appears
Yeah,
our
that's
tongues have
fucking
tasted
wild.
sour grapes.
We are going to get some. I'm sure we'll get at least one dodgy comment on this.
The people chose nothing. Oh, of course we are. We'll probably get a few. We always do. Well, we always get at least one, like, oh, Ashraf just cheated on his wife, guys. It's fine. So.
He didn't rape anyone, so he hasn't done anything wrong. Fucking hell. That's not the bar. Most people haven't raped someone.
Has Andy been arrested yet?
I hope he's in the fucking ground, to be honest.
Fuck, jeez. I mean,
No,
a little bit.
Fucking
Cunt. Anyway,
yes.
let's not get too aggressive. I feel like there's some things on the list. We've had some great chats. So this has been a lovely second hour.
Yeah, it bloody has, because we're going through the
Hashtag-
list quick.
Hashtag Scottish Independence. Hashtag Free Fortnite. Those are the only two things
this is
that I
what
care
really
about.
matters.
Yeah.
That's just foreplay. Right. Fortnite. Boys.
Yeah, let's do it.
Gamers.
So.
Fortnite fans.
So
We're under siege.
they used the 1984 trailer. They used the 1984 trailer advert. They've absolutely banged it with their marketing. This is just a marketing campaign for Fortnite. This isn't like they've planned this for. They knew that they get taken off as soon as they did that. That's why they had the trailer ready.
Yeah.
If you didn't know what's going on, basically, Fortnite created a part of their store in their mobile game where you could pay for skins straight off of the Epic Games website. Apple, it goes against their terms of service to be in the App Store. So Apple took them off the App Store, which means you can't get them on iPhones. And then Fortnite dropped a fucking trailer mimicking the 1984 trailer that Apple made back in the day. Saying that Apple are like censoring them and silencing them, and that Apple have all the power. Don't let 2020 become 1984. So Fortnite fucking banged this because they've planned it out, and they've beautifully made Apple look like the bad guys, especially since they're the billion dollar company with all the power.
Yeah.
But
Hey guys, look.
Apple aren't in the wrong here necessarily.
No. But like, don't root for the $1 trillion company. Almost root for the $1 billion company. Come on, guys.
But
You're all friends. They love you.
Fortnite done really well with its marketing. But what are your thoughts on this?
Right. For one, they made an ad for a fucking lawsuit for a game played by children referencing 1984. Who is this for?
Nah, but they've directly. Do you get the reference though?
No, I know it's the ad for the, why 1984 won't be like 1984. But it just feels like them slapping their cock on their table and fucking looking at them saying, yeah, I can fucking see you.
Well, that's basically what it is, because Fortnite's the most downloaded game on the App Store.
Yeah, the animation looks shit as well. It looks like, you remember Futuristic Hub? He did like Minecraft animations. It looks like that. It looks fun, like it's shit. It's just, it's as well, let's stick up for the little guy. They're not a fucking little guy. Like...
Yeah, then it's... Because the thing is, I don't think it's necessarily great that Apple have a complete monopoly of apps on their products. But at the same time, they're not in the wrong here. It's on their terms of service. It's on their terms and conditions. So, like, they are in the right in this situation. The question is if it's going to actually have an effect on Apple and if they're going to change anything. Because Epic are also suing... They're suing another company. I'm not sure who exactly. But I think the fact that Apple take 30% commission is a bit excessive. It's an interesting. It's going to be interesting to see the results of it, because Apple's whole thing is that all their products are streamlined. Like, it's all in one place. You can find everything together. But if they're forced to change that, it could legitimately have an effect on their business, because even though everyone knows Apple hardware isn't the best by any means, it's just that ease of access and that simplicity of everything being connected. So if they're forced to remove that, then could see a shift in dynamic.
Oh, shift in the paradigm.
Fuck's sake.
So yeah. Oh, isn't there a new star sign that got released? I'm not even being funny. I swear this is a thing.
Did you jump to that?
No, it just popped in my head. Because I was thinking Ashraf the lion, and I'm a Leo, which means lion.
Okay.
Yeah.
How could there be another... Fucking astrology's such bullshit.
I can't fucking read this.
Bro, it's... I mean, like 8 months ago, people just started making up fucking moon signs as well.
Yeah, I'll send you
and
this
sun signs
link on Discord to the new star sign.
Ridiculous, man. I mean,
hey, new star sign just dropped, guys.
Hey, man, I get why people like star signs, because they want something to believe in, but they think that religion and Christianity is bullshit. But they also need something higher than themselves to think is true, to make them feel like they matter on Earth. But the thing is, you don't matter. Apart from the person who watches this right now, we love you and you matter. But also, astrology is bullshit. You being born in November doesn't fucking matter.
Oh my god, no, but Joe, it does, because with the new star sign, I'm not a Leo anymore, I'm a Cancer. Oh my god, I fucking Cancer.
Well, you are an Assassin's Creed YouTuber, so...
That was fucking rude. Wait, so Scorpio lasts for 6 days now?
I'm sorry.
Why do I care about this?
Ophiuchus. This doesn't make any fucking sense. How can there be How can there be another fucking star sign?
I don't know why we're so pressed over this.
It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Hold on. Are you like a Libra then?
No, what's the new... Okay, just let me look at the dates. Fuck you, cunt. Fuck off. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a fucking Scorpio. Fuck off. And also, it doesn't matter. But I'm not being a fucking Libra, cunt.
That's the coolest sign.
Fuck off, NASA. Fuck off, NASA.
No,
star signs don't exist. Oh my days. Every day I just get spammed with adverts for buying PCs now. When's my... November 12th. Or 13th. Or 11th.
Oh, sorry, mate. You're late. I knew it was sometime in November. But I didn't know you were a Libra. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh.
I'm not a fucking Libra, first of all.
Yeah, you are.
Second of all, it doesn't matter. No, fuck off. Ophiuchus.
No, it does. No, it clearly does matter though.
Ophiuchi, you can suck this dick. No, because, bro, how can?
How very Libra.
Okay.
Of you. Oh my god. Yeah.
Bro, how can astrology exist now? Because everything's been shifted.
What do you mean?
No. So, if say for 16 years, or however long you've lived, you've believed you're a Scorpio, and then you think that's had an effect on your life, and then you realize that you're not because just another one exists. So then it's all bullshit, and it all must have been bullshit this whole time.
No, I saw
Which
this
it
on TikTok,
obviously
right?
is.
That's how I found out about this. And the first thing I saw was
That pissed me off too much than it should
No.
have.
The first thing I saw about this was this girl being like, "Oh my fucking god, I cannot adapt to being a Sagittarius. You don't have to be a fucking Sagittarius. You be nothing or anything."
You aren't
doesn't-
anything. It's not real. It's not real.
Yeah, but you play sports games and believe that's real, yet you ridicule people who believe in star signs.
Yes. Yes.
I hate that analogy.
Yes, I do.
It's got so many fucking likes. That's not the same because you know playing a game isn't real, but people like orbit their lives are in the fucking stars if it means shit.
It is just no, but at the end of the day, it is just a religion. Like people who take it seriously, it's just a form of religion, and that's fine. That makes sense because people want to search for a higher meaning in life, and because religion's seen such a downfall in recent years with young people, people started looking for new things, and that's
Right,
just
well,
the popular
right,
thing.
well,
But
since you're a Libra now, I'm gonna enlighten you on who you are because you need me to tell you.
okay, go ahead. Read my star sign for today.
Libras are known for being charming, beautiful, and well. It's such a fucking
I'm
ego stroke.
Very
as well.
charming to Ashraf, gotta say.
They'll never be like, "Oh, you're a selfish cunt. You disgust me." It's always you're charming, you're beautiful, you're smart, right? You're well balanced. They thrive on making things orderly and aesthetically pleasing. They also crave balance, and they can be equally as self-indulgent as they are generous.
Wait. Pause.
Yeah.
Read that again.
They also crave balance. Wait.
Yeah.
They thrive on making things orderly and aesthetically pleasing. They also crave balance, and they can be equally as self-indulgent as they are generous.
So they can be anything, is what you're saying. What you're saying is they can be self-indulgent, or they can be generous, or they can be balanced. So they can be anything.
Contradict each other, Joe. It's
No.
You should know this. It's who you are. Libras are also the kings and queens of compromise, and they like making peace between others.
Ah, yeah, that's so me. I do that all the time.
Joe, the fucking pacemaker.
That is so me, and also like could relate to literally any other human, but is so me. And
Right.
oh my god. Wait, what are you?
No, Joe,
what
we're
are
doing
you?
Leo, so I need an ego stroke. Right.
Go ahead.
Like a crackling fire. Oh no, I'm not a Leo. I'm a fucking Cancer now.
Hold up. Wait, I'll read it for you. Actually,
Okay.
no, you got it.
Are we going Leo? Are we going old school Leo or new school Cancer?
Cancer, because you read Libra for me. This is so fucking shit.
Okay,
Why are we
go
doing
on.
this?
Let me. We're making a fucking podcast. The best we possibly can.
This is
I
art
no longer
right
feel
here.
tired. Star signs have re-energized me.
So what are you?
Cancer now.
Hold up, I need to look this up. My computer sounds like a jet engine right now.
I can't hear it, to be fair. I've been
I have
excited
like
to hear these.
I have
think
far
I've
too
read
many.
Leo before.
My entire browser's broken a little bit. I have so many pages open. Okay, here we go. Cancers are known for their traits like loyalty, their emotional
Yes.
depth,
Yes.
and their parenting instincts. In your
Yes,
squad,
fuck yes.
they'll be the one that knows the secrets and keeps them. The one that others turn to first, and the one that can almost smell when something is off. Do you know who you should marry?
What does that mean?
Who should a Cancer
What the
marry?
fuck does that mean?
The most compatible signs with Cancer are generally considered to be Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces. That's who you should marry. Just anyone.
Yeah, you know what? I thought I'd found the love of my life, I was really going to marry her, but she's a fucking filthy Sagittarius. So I think I'm just gonna...
Apparently, cancers are notably the most contradictory of astrological signs.
Bloody hell, someone's knocking at my door. Hold on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
even though all of them are contradictory because they have to cover every basis.
Right, so anyway,
And we're bad. We're fucking bad.
I tried to make it more subtle.
Yeah,
but I have no
very
idea how we're gonna.
very subtle. After I spoke by myself for 10 minutes, and then went and had dinner 20 minutes later, breaking the fourth wall. I love it. Ben Solo.
I really hope you weren't chatting shit.
Oh, I was chatting
that back
all the shit.
Tomorrow.
I was chatting all the shit. But
that's what we love to say.
as
Right.
per usual. Per usual.
So, I think the last topic that we really have to talk about anyway.
Yeah.
Is this new Ben Skywalker fucking TV show?
You mean Ben Solo though, don't you?
Are they going with that or Ben Skywalker?
It said Ben Skywalker in like some articles, but his name is Ben Solo, and his name's always been Ben Solo.
Yeah.
Either
right.
way, can we not do this with every single character?
Like literally, Obi-Wan I get, Cassian Andor I don't get, the Bad Batch I don't really get either. Like
Kenobi I get. Kit Fisto. We need a Kit Fisto spin-off Disney Plus show.
There's too much.
Yeah.
Like
It's at a point where...
What are they even going to adapt? I'm guessing they'll do that, like that comic of where they're on Act 2.
Yeah, because it's at the point where everything in the universe is so overexposed. Like, there's no mystery left, you know? It's like everything gets...
Give us something new.
Everything gets a massive show that's hugely explained. Instead of, like... Fucking do something with Legends. Do something with the Old Republic. Do something different that we haven't seen before.
No, but as Ben Shapiro said, they really should do something with Darth Plagueis and Darth
Fuck's
Revan,
sake.
which, like, a fair point.
That was
even if it's from
bizarre.
his mouth.
That was so jarring to hear him say the words Darth Revan.
Yeah, it's...
But it's true. That's the thing. Like, it's so frustrating that they're just plugging away. Like, they find one good character in the sequel trilogy by luck, and then they just are going to drive him into the ground. And it's like...
They're past that, though, because they're doing a fucking Cassian Andor show.
Yeah, the thing is, it's just... The prequels kind of set a bad precedent for Star Wars. Because it explained... It explained Darth Vader's past, and it explained the Clone Wars. I think that was part of George Lucas's vision. Whereas now it's like... They're just making these shows explaining everything, or films explaining everything, just for the sake of it. It started with Solo, and it's not going to stop.
Yeah, that's the thing. It feels like retreading a lot of old ground. Whereas if you just do... At this point, I would love something new. Where it's like...
Exactly.
Just a new... Something set either way before... It wouldn't be way after, but like way before the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
Because just something totally new.
Because the thing is, like... With anything to do with Kylo, with Ben... It's just not going to have any stakes in his character, you know?
Exactly.
Like, you can make the argument...
That's
you can make the same argument
not much to adapt.
for the prequels. But it's like, we already know, basically, we didn't know the full-on backstory. We know everything about Ben. It's already explained.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point? It's just frustrating. Because they're just going to do it with all of the properties. They're going to do it with the MCU. They're just going to make a splurge of... They're just going to throw as much shit at the wall as possible. And it's like...
You know what, though?
Yeah.
I can't wait that, in 3 years' time, they'll probably do a Cad Bane show, which I am so down for. Oh my god.
I just want to see Kit Fisto. That's all.
Yeah, I just want Star Wars to be good. Like, Mandalorian's sick.
Mandalorian's okay.
Oh.
It's like... No, it's good. But it's...
Yeah.
It's nothing, like... I don't know. It's just kind of okay, you know? Maybe that's just me,
I liked
but
it a fair bit.
like, it's cool watching it once, but it's nothing like all
Yeah.
too special in my opinion.
Well, yeah, like, I think for this period of Star Wars, though, in this era, it's a fucking godsend.
It worked.
You know what I
No,
mean?
yeah, for sure. It worked, and it was like, it was
Yeah.
good on.
I like Mando a lot.
It was good,
and-
and I like it, but it's like, is that if that's where we're setting the bar, then it's not really
Oh,
it's not
yeah.
really a good sign for things to come, you know.
Yeah, sure. I think some of it is like fairly creative though, like episode 6, where most of it's just one like corridor set.
Yeah,
That one's sick because it's like we haven't really seen anything like that in Star Wars. But I hope eventually they just set something in, maybe not even something we've seen in comics or books or the EU. They just fully fucking, there you go, new thing. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be nice.
yeah. That would be ideal because it's like it just is everything's so overexposed and it's just boring. It
Yeah,
just
because there's that.
it just makes me feel so exhausted, you know? Just Star Wars as a
Yeah.
whole, it just makes me feel exhausted these days. And it's
Oh no, it's
anyway,
that EA game. What's the next EA game? Like Fighter Pilots or some shit?
no idea.
I don't really keep up with it, to be
It would
honest.
be nice if they could make like the whole Jedi thing into a series. Like Star Wars
Of the actual
Jedi.
philosophy of when they used to just be.
No, like you know, I was like
Or
Star Wars
monks.
Jedi Fallen Order. So then do
Oh,
like
right.
Star Wars Jedi blank. Same way like with like Horizon. I think that could
Yeah,
work
yeah, I see what you mean.
if they did like some different settings and just looked at different unique Jedi and their own personal story in a game. I think that could be kind of interesting. But of course, EA.
I hope they do them like the original trilogy though, where they're like more mystical and reserved and it's, like diplomatic.
Yeah,
You know,
that
instead of like fucking action heroes.
I think that'd be nice. But it's considering it's both Disney and EA, doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I-
it's a weird franchise for me now. It's very very strange, very strange. It's like a love-hate relationship, but it's like 95% hate.
Yeah, that's the thing. I miss just unapologetically loving Star Wars, like prequels and
So
all.
fucking like
I do miss that.
I don't mean to be one of those guys that just rags on Disney, but they've not handled it fucking well, have they? Like the old
No.
canon, fucking legends, everything, all the books, the novels, the comics, they were all so good. They all expanded on it in a meaningful way. They expanded on the universe in an interesting, new, unique style that we hadn't seen a million times before. Whereas now it's just like,
Let's do Darth Maul again.
Yeah,
Darth
exactly.
Maul. You guys like Darth? Let's do him again.
it's just like, oh, let's bring up these things from the past that you love and just repeat
Yeah.
them, or let's just stay in this one time period and talk about every single character and how they spent their time
yeah, it's
there.
very safe, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking people are talking like, oh, we need a Darth Vader show. It's like, fucking, that's what the original fucking
my-
saga was.
The fucking comics.
Or just,
There's a big fucking comic thing that has so much shit he did in
yeah,
his time.
it's like,
I think it's just called Vader. It's really good.
it's like,
That's another comic I pirated, or half of it I watched on YouTube.
but it's like, we don't, it's just so boring. I think that's the key. It's boring now. It used to be like, oh,
Yeah.
look at all these mysterious figures, like, you know, Revan and, what's his name? Nihilus and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's just like, oh, let's do a Kylo Ren show, even though he died last year.
Yeah.
Oh, let's
It's like,
do
what's driving me to watch that? A
Yeah.
fucking Kylo Ren show.
let's
The-
do another piece of media that's set between the prequels and A New Hope. Let's do another one, because everyone loves that, right? Everyone loves that.
I want a show that's just the Battle of Yavin, but like it's all really slow and it's from different perspectives. So they do
Every
3
individual
seasons.
character.
Yeah, just the Battle of Yavin.
Just a-
Even people who weren't
let's
there,
get-
just their reactions.
Let's get a
to seeing
big
it on the telly.
let's get a big show where they
big fucking dark light.
where they CGI the original actor onto some random.
Yeah, you can have a buddy cop thing with him and Wedge. That'd be nice.
Perfect.
You know, Wedge's actor is like Ewan McGregor's uncle.
Yeah, I've
is it
heard that.
nice?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, but he's also in Waterloo Road as one of the teachers.
Oh
It's
well,
mad.
I didn't know that because obviously I didn't know that.
All I do because I love Waterloo Road.
No, you do
It's
because
got
you know
shit.
every connection with every actor.
Yeah, because I bloody do that whenever I
Oh.
watch something. I'll get really into the IMDb and the trivia and that, and it's really nice.
Oh, did you know that Russell Crowe's grandson is actually Mark Hamill? Yeah.
Do you know that Kevin Spacey hasn't been in a film in 2 years?
Oh, that's epic.
Classic bit of Kevin Spacey chat.
We've already
That's a
had
shame.
Kevin Spacey chat.
I know. I want it again. Like, the thing is, he's a fucking phenomenal actor, and I won't negate that just because he's a scummy person. And like, that's one of those things where I can still watch Seven or some shit and really love it,
Yeah.
but like, it's like, I wish you weren't a nonce.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Nice.
personally, not one of those people that like treat celebrities like they're my friend. So if a celebrity does some random fucked up shit, it's like, okay. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's just sort of looked up to him in a sense.
Yeah.
Where it was like, he's a fucking great actor.
Yeah, but it
It's
doesn't.
I don't know.
I don't know. I can still just watch their art without thinking, oh, that person in real life did something horrible.
Yeah, I can easily disconnect the two.
Yeah.
Like, I can still watch them and enjoy them.
I think the only ones
It's
that would
just like,
have
I
an
wish I'd have done that.
the only ones that would have an effect on me is like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but at the same time, it's like I don't like him because he's an actor. So
Yeah, no, if some shit come out about, like, I don't know, fucking David Tennant, I would kill myself.
nah, that's the thing though, because like shit came out with Ewan McGregor about how he like cheated on his wife and all that.
No!
No, it wasn't that bad. It was just like he cheated on his wife and stuff, and he was just a bit of a dickhead. But it's like,
Oh.
still love Ewan McGregor.
no,
still,
see, that's a shame as well.
I still love all his work. It's like it doesn't have an effect on me.
Yeah, it's just like, that's a bit of a... I'm more disappointed in him than anything.
Yeah, but like it doesn't.
But, like, yeah.
It doesn't have an effect on my viewing experience. You know.
Yeah, of course.
Um.
Yeah, like John Hamm, I love Mad Men, and I really like Baby Driver, but he like fucking like burned a kid in his fraternity or some shit, and he was a massive bully.
Yeah. To be fair, John Hamm kind of does look like the type of guy who'd be a massive bully, but I think
Yeah.
everyone to a certain extent is a scummy person.
Oh no. Do you think that though, that everyone would, like, if they had the power, would be shit?
No, I'm not. Oh, who's the philosopher that said that in the Enlightenment? No, I don't follow that. I just think that.
Neither do I.
But the point I'm trying to make is just like everyone has done terrible things or bad things.
Yeah.
Everyone has skeletons in their closet. To a certain
Guys,
extent.
I like Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
To-
I've got the biggest
Nah,
one.
but to
You
a
can't-
certain extent, obviously some are absolutely abhorrent and disgusting and unforgivable. But like,
Yeah.
if you, I guess to a certain extent, when I watch actors act, I kind of dehumanize them because I don't see them as the people.
Especially if they're good at
Yeah, like I
then
don't
you're totally separate.
exactly. I don't see them as the person they are. I see Kevin Spacey as fucking what's his name in American Beauty.
Lester something.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
the only thing I can't watch Kevin Spacey in is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
Oh, because the fucking school.
Oh no, it's just fucking press F to pay respects.
Oh, I hate that meme so much, I'll be honest.
It's just it just got so big and then it just became fucking shit. I'll stop swearing so much.
Yeah, but like, imagine if you just came on the internet tomorrow for the first time, how much like lore there is and how much pre-established information you need
There
to
is
have
quite-
to like
yeah, there
understand memes or anything.
There is a fair bit, but I guess that's just like, I guess that'll come with generations if that makes sense.
Yeah, that is just how it be.
Because we are,
you know.
oh, that's gonna be cringe, but we're the first generation who fully like grew up with the internet. So we've kind of
We're Gen Z guys. We're
shut the
awesome.
fuck. But now, like, to a certain extent, we've shaped what it is just now.
Yeah.
So I guess kids just grow up with it, and like will come to understand different lingo and shit. But also, if you're a child, get off the internet as soon as possible. It's fucking shit.
Oh yeah.
It's just depressing.
I would.
It's so depressing.
Yeah. And like you'll see some beheading or some shit you don't want to see. Like finding out Live Leak existed was the worst thing for me, because
Yeah.
I used to be like, when I was really edgy, I was like, oh, this is really cool, and I felt like I sort of had to see this weird shit.
Yeah.
Like,
If you-
have you
if
seen Three Guys One Hammer?
If you, I've seen too many. I've not seen that one though. If you grew up,
Yeah, it's fucking
like,
nasty.
if you saw the internet between 2008 and 2013, you've seen 2000 any time and before 2013, you've seen some fucked up shit. Like,
Yeah.
one man, one jar, two men, one horse.
Pine Olympics.
Let's.
I used to think the fucking cinnamon challenge was bad when it made people like cough and there'd be a bit of blood. But then like a year afterwards,
You saw the Pain Olympics.
there'd be like dodgy links where you'd see fucking.
I think the Pain Olympics has been taken down.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I'd advise. I'm not even going to mention anything. But I think
It's so interesting.
I think
because-
that website was taken down. The
Yeah,
unnamed website
good.
that we're not going to send our viewers to.
But like the history of all that's so interesting. Because there's YouTubers like his name's Wang. And there's another one called like
Sorry.
No, he's really fucking class.
No,
But
it's
there's
just,
another one called like Wang.
his name's Wang.
Oh. Yeah, Wang. But yeah, his name's Wang.
Like cock.
And there's
Like penis.
well, like he's aware of it because he named his second channel Wang Uncut. But yeah, there's him and Wave where they talk about like the origins of all that like internet. What's it called? Not torture porn, but like there's a name for things like that and like Cannibal Holocaust and all that.
Yeah, no.
Snuff, all that shit.
Oh right, yeah.
It's really interesting all that, but
It's fucking bizarre.
it's fucking morbid, and
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't seen half of what I did.
Yeah, I mean the internet has traumatized most people that's on it, or maybe we're just
Yeah.
the weird ones. But for some reason, I doubt it.
We're probably weird for saying it traumatized us because it's so like, you know, normalized. So
Thing
much
is-
of this stuff.
Yeah, like I don't know if it really traumatized me, but I just assume it did subconsciously.
Yeah, that's a thing.
But that's why
Well, that's
that's
all
why
you can ever
everyone's
really know.
so desensitized to everything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
Remember when there was a massive trend on
Netflix.
YouTube of just watching Two Girls, One Cup?
Yeah, and fucking Reply Girls and all that shit. And
Oh,
Reply
bro.
Girls wasn't even bad, but like,
That's a true throwback. There were some that was rough. There was one that was like I think they said England was a planet or something like that.
Pupina Stewart.
Wait, what?
I know her. That's her name.
Is that the one? Yeah, she was like,
I can't say her fucking name. But yeah, Tim Brand from the Simon Gamer channel, like, sent her a bunch of weird shit in the mail. That's how I know she is.
Alright, okay. Damn, bro, this is starting to feel like a cheeky bit of nostalgia right here.
Yeah, I can't fucking... I've noticed that ever since, like, we always talk about how I've adapted a YouTuber voice. There's shit I can't say anymore, like Pupina. Oh, it's fuck.
Oh, your YouTuber voice is great. I don't think I have a YouTuber voice. I just
Nah,
I just
I don't know.
snort.
Maybe you adapted
I
one.
just snort four.
Without noticing.
I just snort four. No, I just smoke 4 lines of crack before I film every video and I'm fine. Not really. Don't
Seem
do
rather
drugs.
reserved.
No, I do down 4 cups of coffees before every video though, and that's why I'm just loud.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, fucking hell.
it is kind of weird though. Whenever I'm on a call or like in real life, I can just be chill. But if I'm on a call, I'll always be way more energy, way higher energy than usual.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't switch this off. Like, I just fucking...
you're stuck
I
with it
say
forever.
this now. Yeah.
It's just your voice.
It's kind
now,
of
yeah.
better for that because my voice was so monotone, and it is now to an extent, but it was fucking terrible.
Yeah, but you
And,
got
like,
some. Yeah, you got some life in it now.
Yeah, but even my old content, like Alan
Hey
was with
guys,
Silent
today we will be ranking the Assassin's Creed
That's
games.
not what I sounded like.
Uh,
But like,
Ellen was
I
dripping with
was so
style.
focused.
I'm depressed.
No, fuck. Because that's the thing. Even back then, I was really focused on, like, you know, does my voice sound energetic? Can you hear, like, an accent or anything?
Yeah.
And I was really trying to make it sound good, and it still come out like that. That's how bad it was.
Oh,
It was
imagine if you
fucking
didn't try.
terrible. It's... Yeah. That's the thing, is I listened back to, like, a voice note I sent from last year,
Yeah.
and I sound fucking terrible. Like, it's
Okay.
awful.
Well, if you did enjoy, guys, it really appreciate if you could hit like, and also if you didn't enjoy, maybe let me know why.
Nah, see, that's bad.
Birmingham.
Everyone
Birmingham.
tries to do me,
Everyone.
and nobody can but me.
Oh, you got an ego there. Everyone's trying to do you. I think only Hamid's trying to do you. I'd do Hamid though.
Yeah, wouldn't we all?
We would all. That is very true. We would all.
It's a public
Best,
invitation.
hashtag best
I mean,
mod.
we want you on the next episode of the Eagles.
Oh, we shouldn't make any jokes about gay sex, or Caden will just aggressively tweet me the hashtag.
Oh, you
every
could do
day.
that, mate. But like, hey, nothing wrong with a bit of gay sex. You know?
It's the best, realistically. So, realistically, creature was shit.
So anyway,
So
now we're
that's
gonna go and have a bit of gay sex.
running.
Guys enjoyed
Let's
that.
run over 3 hours, I think, today. It's been a good one. By the way,
Yeah, but like to be fair, I went for like 15 minutes to pack away this Asda man.
yeah, true. But
We could have, but I think it will like. I think this will be our longest one by a few minutes.
by the way, when you were gone, I did outro for the first time, just to set it up. Because we can't outro.
Holy shit.
We can't outro on the first one, so I had to set it up, of course. As always,
Yeah, of course. Let's.
fucking
What's the longest Eagles call?
fucking Jack Walshy making an Assassin's Creed top 5. Fucking
Oh,
Ray
is that-
Skywalker.
Is that supposed to be Australian?
No. Nah, it's not. It's not meant to be Australian. What are you talking about?
You're worse than mine of you.
Hey man.
guys, we need Scarab here.
Hey man. Jack Walshy making top 5s. Top 5 chairs in Assassin's Creed.
No, that's just a fucking New Zealander. All right.
I'll take that.
Here we-
That's close enough. New Zealand is close enough to Australia. I'll take that. I'm terrible at accents.
Oh, I thought you were going for England. Like I was gonna say it couldn't be further.
No, I was going for Australian.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I thought you were taking the piss when you said that. Yeah, no, that was an attempt at Australia. Yeah.
That's just because
Fucking
I'm an accent king,
fucking
whereas you're just...
Ray Skywalker is dripping with style. That's a reference no one will get. I do that too much.
Yeah. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Gonna check you out, so.
It's just not what I sound like. I'm not from
Yeah,
Glasgow.
'cause you have
I don't
a really
I don't have a
thick
Scottish accent.
accent.
I'm not from Glasgow.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. I
Yeah.
don't have a Scottish accent. It's just fucking.
No, but you do.
It's a mess
like,
of an
it's obvious
accent.
where you're from.
Is it? Fair enough.
Yeah, well, it's obviously from Scotland, obviously.
Okay.
But like, I don't know.
I had no idea where you were
It's-
from.
Really?
No, obviously not. You
How
have the
come?
strongest Brummie accent of all time.
Oh, fuck off. That is not true. Nah.
To be fair, everyone-
I thought you were genuinely saying you had
Nah,
no
nah.
idea where I was from.
but everyone did think you
I
were
used to
George.
think that.
So
Which is so weird to me, because people say I have a strong accent, and then George is rather well spoken. But yeah,
but you're well spoken.
I'm not well spoken. I wish I was.
No, you after you develop your YouTuber voice, you've become very well spoken.
Oh yeah, can be a fucking Tory like you now. Hey?
Me, like me, or like George.
No, like you.
I'm not a Tory.
Well, yeah, you are.
No offense to any Tories out there, or I don't know. Fucking, we probably shouldn't talk about politics too much, or we'll end up getting people mad.
Although we did that for like half an hour.
No, but that
earlier,
was
like
that.
fucking
That was
Scottish
just
independence.
normal chats. That wasn't anything. We were just talking about politics.
Yeah, I really don't care if you Labour, Conservative,
Just
Lib Dem.
just fucking vote.
fucking-
Vote. Just fucking
yeah,
vote.
I don't.
Yup.
Guys, can't we just all get along? I really. What's the
Guys,
point in politics?
just be kind and let people enjoy things, okay? We don't need to fight. We don't need to have wars or arguments or debates. Just enjoy things and let people have fun. Guys, be more positive, please.
Why are we being so negative?
Why
Is my
am I
question.
still getting hate?
It's the same fucking vibe.
It truly is. It truly is. Anyway, speaking as an oppressed gamer who likes Assassin's Creed Unity, I've got to say, I think we're all out of topics.
Yeah. Oh wait, but like, it's tradition to not end on the first.
This is the
outro.
second outro. I already said that.
Oh, fair.
So we finish
fair
on the
game,
third,
man.
which is fine.
Yeah, next week will be. We've got 2 topics down already, and then whatever comes out.
Well, we've got
It'll obviously be
we've got,
fandom.
yeah, DC fandom.
AC3,
We don't need
and which assassins we think deserve
Or
sequels.
we just hype. Is this a trailer for the next? Wait. Oh shit! Have you been added to the list? Oh, sick.
No, this is just from anyway,
Okay,
because I know
fair
we'll
enough.
discuss fandom and AC3, and that's already down. I'll put fandom. We won't forget that anyway.
Nah, yeah.
We can talk about like the Batman game and the fucking Suicide Squad game. That'll be a lot to go through.
Yeah, it's 24 hours long. Like, what is that? I miss E3.
Yeah, that is it's like a virtual fucking conference.
No,
isn't it? You can fully like walk
it's
about.
basically Comic-Con, yeah. But just for DC, but it's basically just fucking Comic-Con.
Do you have to buy tickets? Like, that's a stupid question, but
Well, if you do, then I'm just gonna pirate it. I mean, I would never pirate anything. Nah.
We've just been promoting piracy this whole time.
It's because we're
You
true.
would never steal a car, would you?
It's because we're assassins. No, it's because we're pirates trained by assassins. That's what it is.
Oh, and also Vikings, and we believe in freedom, and that's nice.
I don't believe in freedom.
No, neither do I. I think we need
Freedom is
an
chaos.
authoritarian state.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no, it's an invitation to chaos.
Why are you doing that? What the fuck was that? That was Black's accent. Anyway,
No, that was Haytham.
definitely wasn't Atham, mate.
That was fucking sick. I'm really good at doing
It's an
accents.
invitation to chaos. Piss pot.
He understands it far better than you, fucking Jobberknowles. Jobberknowles is the best insult.
Jobbinoles.
I need to slip that
What
into
is
regular
that?
conversation.
What does that even mean?
It's what Atham calls the bloody, American boys.
Oh, right, okay. American boys are...
The Jobberknowles he professed to represent this would-be nation.
But nah, it's I've got to say, it's been a great entry to the Eagles' call. I'm not excited to edit this. This is going to take a fucking while. But I got it.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's just keep going, just so you have more.
Oh
to
yeah,
do.
good call. And I think you should.
But
I think you should take.
mute my mic.
Yeah, take.
So you have to cut.
Just
this
take
out as
another
well.
20-minute break. Yeah, and we'll be all.
No, it
set.
was the fucking Asda, man. I can't just leave everything outside.
Yes, you can. Do it for the pod. Do it for the Vine.
Do it for the Vine.
Oh,
Oh, I miss Vine.
I
I
don't.
don't. I hate nostalgia for Vine.
I miss the comically large spoon. That's all. King Bach.
Yeah, I used to really like King Bat. He's in the fucking Walking Dead season finale.
Wait,
Or
what?
what would be the season finale. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
This really serious moment where Michonne comes back. He's just there doing a fucking King Batch face.
he
Hold on.
shows up with his comically large spoon.
That's his fucking weapon.
But yeah, no, it's been
Oh, yeah.
it's been a blast.
Here we are.
It's been a blast, Walshy.
That's what you said at the end of the first one.
Yeah, no, it's because I was
You get me nostalgic.
because I was
for
copying
Eagles Call episode 1.
because I was copying the first episode of the As Always podcast.
You mean
Kill
the
Connor Club.
Assassinate Alexios Club?
Yeah, the per usual club. Nah,
Yeah, just before you go, can you please check this thing
Okay,
I just
fair
sent you
enough.
of King Bash in The
Let's
Walking
go.
Dead? It's really
is it just
funny.
him being in The Walking Dead?
Yeah, and he's doing his fucking Vine face of like breathing really hard. It's so. Oh my god.
What's this?
Internet stars being in films and TV is the worst thing in the world.
Apart from when it's
Just don't do it.
Smosh the movie.
Yeah, didn't they do one with fucking like
Why is
Tea
what the
party.
fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
He is fully just doing his Vine face. Why is he just there?
Oh, my lord.
Nice. But nah, it's been a great episode. If you did enjoy, make sure to like, hit subscribe. We are on Spotify, iTunes, every other podcast service that I know of. I mean, I keep getting email updates saying we're on another random podcast service, but we're on all the important ones.
Wait, did they do that?
Yeah, they do it automatically. They put us on.
Oh.
Because if I had to do it
sick.
myself, it would take like 5 hours, and fuck that. So
Yeah, this has been a rather long one. This will be like 2 hours 40.
it has been indeed. So it's been great. One day we'll reach that. When we talk about Unity fully, we will reach that 3 hour mark, and the 3 hours will just be about Unity.
I think like if we strive to go for 3 hours, we
Also,
definitely could.
the Valhalla review spoiler cast.
Yeah, that's gonna be fucking. That could be 4 even.
It could be, but also no.
You don't want to talk about Assassin's Creed for 4 hours. What's wrong with you?
Well, you did it for 10, so.
You say that as if it's an insult, but actually
It's an
it
achievement.
shows dedication to a great series of games. So, yeah, I'll take that as a
That all being said, though,
Thank you.
thank you so much for listening, watching, whatever you're doing.
fuck's sake.
Thanks for
Right.
checking out the Eagles call. Walshy, got any more last comments? Jack, your name is fucking Jack. Anyway.
Yeah, right. Bloody hell, I don't think I do, boys. There's something I'm going to think of as soon as... Oh, yeah. We're going to hopefully get Unity working now.
Oh, that's the plan.
Right.
Oh, yeah, it's going to work, guys. Unity after patches. It's going to work. Maybe I'm just missing a patch.
Because it's... Wait, Flight Simulator's out today. Remember that?
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go and play that.
Perfect.
Yay.
Or we can just play Rainbow Six Siege instead. Either way, we'll figure that out.
But we could play AC Unity as well and it'll work. It'd be really good and fun and let's go.
Thank you all for
Yeah,
watching.
'cause-
Appreciate it as always.
Bye.
Love, peace, hugs. We're definitely going to change the intro next time. See you later.
No, we're not. That's a promise from me. That's a promise from me. No, we're not.
See
Right.
you later, gamers.
Cheers, boys.
Ciao.
雪花飘飘，北风萧萧。